Hey, what's up? I wasn't sure if I was even going to go live or not, but here we are. John, what's going on, brother? Uh, I'm finally off work, so I figured, you know what? Let's get one in the books, and then we'll try and do a better job this week of getting some videos and stuff out. Hold on, Mr. Zip, what's going on? John, I said hi already. Good to see you. And yeah, I am sorry. I got behind, so I forgot to get stuff rolling beforehand. Was doing laundry and such, but man, a lot's going on today. Dovey, what's going on? So I figured today this is I don't know, this is going to be a little bit of a weird one, I guess. I just sort of off the cuff decided I'm going to go live because, well, some things happened today. I didn't even realize it was March 5th. I was so excited that it was time for me to not go to work. And Thumb, what's going on? But good man, good to see you. Delva, you've been a member for 19 months. You are a maniac. You are a maniac. Thank you so much. Mm. Oh man, sorry. I'm parched, as you can see. Got my water bottle going. But yeah, so I didn't even see it coming. I don't know. Aldan, I saw your message. Sanderson's at it again. We're gonna start talking with that. Is mm, I don't know how many of you know that Sanderson released another Backerkit campaign, and well, it's already reached like 10 million trillion dollars again. Um, Here, where well, and then on top of it, that's also not the craziest thing about it. Let me see. Is the man obviously learns, right? He's no fool, right? So not only does he almost he's gonna break another record, right? I mean, what was it, 40 million for the last Kickstarter he did? Well, I guess the figure, if you count the figure one, maybe not, but he's almost at 12 million right now, and then he drops another secret novel on us, which is going to be crazy. What's up, Shatterhorn? How you doing? Good to see you. So I don't know how many other big Sanderson fans I got out there right now, but I find it sort of crazy that here we are again going into another. I wish I had more money so I could buy everything on a Sanderson Kickstarter. Because like it's crazy, like, so it's another, I guess, another future era secret project book. So the last time he did one of these, it was what, that's where he made 40 mil, right? So he's now attached a new secret project to his Words of Radiance leatherbound, along with Dragonsteel Prime, which is the unreleased Hoyd book. I'm assuming, right? I think that's what it is. And Way of Kings Prime, I never cared much about that. But I mean, look, it's already sold out. The freaking, that is crazy. Like the $650 tier is sold out already. You just want to play Magic the Gathering with him, right? I mean, in his mansion. I don't know. I got my dream job 3 months ago. Life is great. I need my dose of reality, so I came to profit. Oh man, what am I supposed to do with that? Man, how I don't. What am I supposed to do with that? Like, are you mad at me? I don't like your dose of reality. That makes me feel like I'm a doomsdayer. Is that what you're saying? I'm a doomer. Mm. Sorry, I don't know why I'm so thirsty. If we got any members out there, I can throw the link up in the community chat if you guys actually want to hop in. We haven't done that in a while, so let me know. Let me know. I didn't share this anywhere, so I guess I should have done that, but you know, this is once again a Prophet of the Dragon stream, so everything is behind and makes no sense, and and all that, right? So what proper dose? Well, I guess you're gonna get that when we go over the. I'm gonna look at. I got to cast my vote in the Red Hand Discord March Madness. So I guess you could get your dose reality in there, because that I'm telling you that is some of the hardest stuff I've ever had to vote on right there. I don't know. Hopefully you're all in the band the Discord, and hopefully you all are doing your part in voting. It's oof. There we go. All right. I don't know how long this is gonna be either, but I was just bored. So when I'm bored, I figure why not? Let's put a few of these out there. All right. And there we go. All right, so there it is. So I gotta get back to this. There we go. So yeah, so I don't know. I was not expecting to see another secret novel. I don't know. Maybe that makes me stupid, but like I really want. No entertainment in our society is, I swear, I need to hear the truth every now and then. Yeah, it's yeah, it's but what's crazy? There's actually been some stuff that's been good here lately. At least it started good, at least for me. I don't know, not Avatar, but yeah, we won't go there. But like I think like I'm probably just gonna end up being able to get this. But like, of course, we got to throw these we got to throw the swag boxes in, right? I don't know if I can make this bigger. Can I zoom in on these? This is so I'm gonna end up buying this. I can already tell. I don't know about the plushies, but so Windrunner coins. I already got the Windrunner coin though, so I guess I'm gonna get a second Windrunner coin. It looks like a sill pin and some keychains and goodies. And I don't know. Maybe I should not get the Windrunner box then. Maybe I should get the. Maybe I should get a different. Maybe I should get a Skybreaker box. Because let's see, where's the add-on page? There it is. Let me back it up here. Because I don't know. Because I already have a Windrunner. I have a Windrunner coin. So maybe I'm just shooting myself in the foot, not getting something else. Let's see here. So I don't like. What do you guys think about the plushies? Like I don't know how I feel about like the plushie craze. Dude, I might have to get me a Stormfather plushie though. Look at that. Holy crap. 12 anybody, are there any guesses if Syl is the most popular among the Spren? 1,200 Syl plushies, man. That manufacturer is going to be busy, huh? Reacher plushie? What does that mean? Is that a Reacher Spren? I don't even know what a Reacher Spren. Cultivation Spren. Oh, that's. What's up, Eldan? What's going on, man? I can send you a link. Like, should I put I guess I could put the link to the community tab. Dude, ink spread are badass. Holy shnikes. Look at that. My kids like plushies. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I get like for me the whole plushie thing. If like I had indispensable income and I like could just like buy everything, sure, I'd buy all the plushies. But like looking at them now, why does the ink Spren look so fucking cool? It looks so cool. Like, look at the ink Spren. Only 269 ladies, 69. Okay, so who is the most unlike Spren we got here? So we got to get some Stone Wards in there. We gotta get some Stone Wards into the series, man. Only 54 Stone Ward Spren. Oh my god. How is that? How is that? Also, all hail Sydney Sweeney's Bazoongas. God bless them. Oh boy. I don't know. Is this what you pictured some of these Spren to look like? I mean, pattern is obvious. Cryptics, right? Reacher. So Will Shaper. Where is Truth Watcher? Where is Edge Dancer? Oh, there you go. So that's the Edge Dancer Spren. I mean, he's a cool dude. I don't know. Dude, I might have to get this, though. The license plate club cover? That's pretty sweet. And then what comes in these boxes? I can't play Rebirth right now. I will be playing probably either later tonight or tomorrow, Nas. So get off my back. I just got off work. Give me a break. Jesus. Oh, don't you worry. I got a lot to. I actually played a little, so I figured I actually had to play again. So I got you. I got you, Nas. Don't you worry. Are these so more designs? Are these like charms? Oh, they're charms. Okay. So I'm not like ugh. Can I get more coins and not get charms? I don't know. But I could lose so much money on all this, man. Like it's crazy. But I couldn't believe that I'm about where you left off. I haven't had as much time as I wanted. Yeah, no, I haven't. I've been working like nonstop. So, I mean, dude, it's about to click 12 million. Holy crap! Like, am is Brandon Sanderson not like a genius or a supervillain, one or the other? Because like he just made basically $12 million on an already released book from like 5 or 6 years ago. like, 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 is he the smartest man on the planet or what? I mean, yeah, he's thrown it. Like, I don't know. He's thrown in some extra stuff, but like, I mean, when it comes down to it, the Kickstarter is about this leather bound. Which, don't get me wrong, if I could order all the freaking leather bounds, uh, we'll find out what when Stormlight 5 drops. Oh, am I wrong for wanting to wait for Brandon to finish writing Stormlight before reading another? It's too long away from me. I've already reread the series. I don't think you're wrong. Like I definitely don't think you're wrong. I mean, why would you be? I don't know. I definitely don't think. I mean, you mean you want him to finish Stormlight or the Cosmere as a whole? If you were waiting for him to finish Cosmere as a whole, I mean, you're never, you're gonna. Well, I don't know. He's writing pretty fast. He is the fastest writer on the planet. If he's a supervillain or a genius, well, I think he. I mean, I'm just talking about this right here. I mean, this is crazy. Like, okay, so this is what a 300-page book that he wrote. Like, so Aldan, I got a question for you. Since well, all of you. Do you think now I'm putting my tinfoil hat on here? Okay. Do you think this was really a secret project, or do you think he just wrote a novella and they're calling it a secret project so they could add it onto here because of how well the secret project Kickstarter went? Because part of me is like, maybe this is just notes, or maybe he just like Sunlit Man was written for the secret project thing. Maybe this is just maybe this is just written in secret. Well, I guess it's still secret either way, right? But not like notes or like doodles. Like maybe it's just he decided to write it and throw it on as an add-on to make another $40 million in a Kickstarter, because why not just get all the money? He can just make all the book money. He's eating everybody's book money. What's up, Gadfly? How are you? Good to see you, buddy. I mean, holy crap. You think Robert Jordan faked his death and is ghostwriting all that? Well, I mean, why not? Right? Screw it. Why not? I just don't even know what to say anymore. So I gotta decide what I can afford. Oh, 12 million. There it is. 12 million pledged. We were here. You guys were here. He just put another 12 million on the stack. I think he's a man of faith, and as such, couldn't straight up lie. I don't think it's a lie. It's still a secret project. I think he decided to write it after the success last time around. I think that's probably right. So I don't whether it was so I'm not that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying I don't think it's a lie either way around. It's a secret project regardless. It's a book he wrote without telling anybody, or at least any of the fans, right? So it's not like it's an add-on, right? So I don't think I don't think whether he intended to whether it was made just for this or not, it makes it a lie or not. I think it was one of those things. My guess is in the lead up to this coming out, the leatherbound, because if I remember right, the Way Kings one wasn't huge, near as huge as the other Kickstarters he's had, right? But I would not be surprised if in their lead up to this, Brandon's I got another idea for a story, and they're well, let's just do another secret novel. Because nobody can deny that the 4 secret novels with the swag was just freaking crazy, just crazy successful. And I'm not gonna say he would be an idiot, but it would be stupid for him not to capitalize on it. He's doing all the right things, whether you like Sanderson or not, okay? And I know you everybody, that all the people that are Wheel of Time people and not Cosmere people. That's all well and good, but he's doing everything right when it if we could get any level of Wheel of Time merchandise. There's a plushie for each spren, for God's sakes. You get pins. There's fucking banners. He's just, I don't know. I think he's doing everything right, and I hope this goes over 40 billion. I hope it hits 50. I hope it smashes all records, because because if I could afford it, I'd get it all. Right? I just would. So, it's one of those. 12 million in 12 hours. My brother just texted me. Yeah, 12 million in 12 hours. Can you that is crazy. Why doesn't the man just make kickstart a studio, kickstart a movie studio, and don't trust anybody else with your crap. Just do it. Nick Filoni, what's up? Mark, I'll just wait till it's out on ebook. I don't do the whole leatherbound stuff. Yeah, I will probably end up. I mean, look, I would love the leatherbound, but I right now I've pledged for this one. I think it's the this one right here. I don't know if you can see my cursor. This guy, the $50 one, and then I added on I added on. I think it was Windrunners and Skybreakers. Yeah, I think that I'll have to double check. But I'm sort of contemplating whether I should not do Windrunner, because I'm gonna double up on Windrunner coins. I guess I could always give away the Windrunner coin as a giveaway or something. That could be fun. Lyle Hammock, what's up, Steve and chat? I'm working late tonight, so lurking only. But hail to you. And Wheel of Prime sucks. I don't disagree with you, friend. Good to see you. Thanks for hanging out. Love you, buddy. I hope work treats you right. Nick Filoni, still haven't read any of his books other than what he did for Wheel of Time. I need to get on that. Well, I guess, I would just say, yeah, get on it. I look, there. Everybody that's a Wheel of Time fan isn't a Sanderson fan, and that's okay. But I love his books. I just, I'm a Sanderite. I don't know what you want to call it, but I love the Cosmere. I haven't really read any of his other stuff, some of it, but anything Cosmere, as Aldan knows, I will I will be there for it, right? I would be into Forsaken plushies. Could you imagine having 13 plushies available, each of the Forsaken as a plushie? Like, I'm not or pins, or if you don't want to do plushies, do but well, hell, he's doing both. He's got the pins and he's got the plushies. Like the pins thing, man. Pin collecting is freaking crazy. People are like off the chain nuts about pin collecting. Like, I didn't realize that until like I went to oh gosh, my daughter had an event, like a contest thing. Gosh, what was it called? I don't know. It was some middle school thing in Tennessee, and there was like this. Each school had their own school pins, and in between the contests, there were these tables set up where you could go and trade pins to try and make pin sets, and people would trade pins and try and get collections. It was nuts. People go crazy for pins, and hell, like, I don't know. Like, hold on, let me not break my sign. I mean, I got all these from the. These are cool. I should like. I need to get me a Kaladin one. I didn't realize the secret projects themselves came with pins, but ah. I got all these pins from his other thing. I got so much switch. So, like, there's like my sill pin there, right? Hold on, let me there we go. You know, the sill pin from the other swag box from the 40. They're pretty. I don't know. They're pretty cool. I sort of dig them. So like I want to really like fill out the. I don't know, but they're like $15 a pin. I just like. I got 3 kids. I can't like I got the, is this the Vash? No, this is the wax pin. Like, I don't know. I like these. I think they're cool. I don't know. I'm a geek like that. What can I say? I like the pins. I could see myself getting these pins even where, let me bring it back up. Where am I? No, that's not it. No, that's not it. There we go. Okay. So hold on, let me catch up with chat here. So yeah, Nick, I would highly suggest reading it, especially if you liked the last 3 books. Same with you, John. Go ahead, John, you know. It's also a cracking idea, right? Extra stuff to add on to these amazing leather bounds. Also, knowing how loved Words of Radiance is in general, you got to have something else to attach after Year of Sanderson. Yeah, the Year of Sanderson thing was such a hit. I'm surprised they didn't do it again. Like, I'm actually surprised they didn't do another sort of Year of Sanderson type deal. Because I probably would have caved and done it again if I'm being honest. Like I would have sold a kidney or something. Like I would have sold a kidney or I don't know, done something and you know, tried to get enough money together to get the Year of Sanderson box. Because I mean, I don't know. I every box that I got from that I felt like was of great value. I got so much stuff I haven't even had a chance to use yet. Half of it's still sitting back there, right? I mean, so like I don't know. I just think it's smart. I don't know. Like I still haven't been able to. I got to collect all the hardcover, just the hardcover Cosmere books. Like I don't even have hardcovers of that because I've been doing all like audiobooks for those. So, oh my gosh, I don't want to Leandrin. Don't even talk to me about Leandrin plushie. Oof. Dude, Dragonsteel Prime will be interesting because well, I mean, because like it's Hoyd, right? So like in what, I don't know. It'll be I don't know. I have trouble with the ones that he didn't publish because like they're just sort of like at this point there's just sort of well, they're not part of the story, obviously, duh, right? So I don't know that I don't know. It's not that I don't find them interesting. It's just like I'm not as attached to those. Dude, there you go. Right, dude. What if we got Matt's spear, but like this? Like, I mean, come on. Like, come on. Or a calendar keychain, right? I mean, these things that seem like a no-brainer, right? I just it could be anything, right? It could be anything. Do you think some who was it that we were talking to in the Red Hand Discord about is Hoyd a dragon? I like that theory. I hope Hoyd's a dragon. That'd be fucking awesome. I want to see dragons. So I think that's where I'm at. Where's my pledge at? No, my pledge. If I go to the pledge page, it may have my information. Mm-mm. Oh, we don't want my payment info out there. Yeah, I got the bondsmith. So I gotta decide if I'm gonna be why you have to be mad. I'm not mad. What do you mean? What am I mad about? I'm not mad right now. So select your order. I don't know if this is surprising at all. I am sort of surprised that Truth Watcher is the second highest. Are you surprised that Truth Watcher is the second highest? Chat, let me know. I'm actually quite taken aback that Truth Watcher. You got 28% Windrunner, which duh. Um. Wait. Dagger on bedpost at this point. uh, you like your dragons a little meaner and edgier? Yeah, sure. Why not? Why not? Sandoz confirmed he's not. Yeah, I can't. All those words of Brandon. You really think Truth? What? I don't know. Like it's one of those. Usually, like the orders seemed. I would think the orders were popular because of the characters that are in them. Truth Watchers are basically. I mean, that's what Adolin. Not Adolin. What am I talking about? Renarin. If only read. Yeah, I don't know. It's probably I could probably go through all the words of Brian or Brandon. He's probably got in there. Are they doing a book accurate Astro? That would be great. They won't do it. I mean, Sanderson's gonna only make stuff for his stuff, right? I mean, that only makes sense. I just like I don't know. The ball seems to have been dropped on anything when it comes to Wheel of Time. I don't know why we can't get some of these Wheel of Time products like that. I guess part of it is I guess who actually has the rights for merchandising. I don't know. I don't know if there's a merchandising problem for Wheel of Time because Dragon Banner. Hello. Uh, so I don't know if there's some sort of merchandising rights problem, but I don't know. Like dragon pins, like calendars. We've said it a million times, right? So, would you buy cool Wheel of Time products if Amazons were selling them? Well, that depends. If they were selling book accurate ones, or if they were selling show related ones. Because if they were selling show or book accurate ones, I would probably buy them. Yeah, because I mean, Amazon gonna do what Amazon gonna do, right? I mean, Amazon ain't going anywhere, right? I mean, they're not making money off the shows they got. They're just wasting money on the shows they got. So, they're making money off Thursday Night Football and that type of stuff. So, right. So if it I don't know. I buy stuff. I buy stuff off of Amazon right now. So what's the difference if it's a book accurate Dragon Banner on Amazon? I'll buy it. I'll just be happy that somebody actually finally did it. So I don't know. This I don't. I have no idea how high this is gonna get. How high you think this is gonna get, Aldan? Man, 12 million in 12 hours. I wonder if this has the legs to get to 40 million. Probably. I wouldn't be surprised. Do you think 25 million? I think that's a fair guess. I think that's probably fair. I don't know it's 24 days left, so it's to the beginning of April. So um I think I don't know. I don't know if they can. I don't know, man. People are crazy for these plushies, dude. Like I don't know, these plushies and the secret novel. I mean, let's see here. Like I wanted to see. Okay, here we go. So 2,000 people have bought the $650 one. The most popular one seems to be this guy. Actually, 12,000. Holy crap. Signed Words of Radiance plus Radiant backpack. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's actually a lot of stuff for 325 if you're going to get this. Oh, God, man. I wish I wasn't broke. Let's see here. This is the one that's Jesus. Numbered Word of Radiance leatherbound plus 10 Radiant packs plus 1 backer plus books. 49,000 sold at $650. Does that mean that they signed? Okay, they're not numbered. Okay. So the numbered one sold first. So 6,000 for the secret. So let's see here. 6,000 on day one for the secret novel. That's $50 right there. Because I think the leatherbound sales will slow down probably. But I think the one that'll probably keep getting sold is the secret novel because it's a new book. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I could like if you think I'm wrong, but yeah. Let's see. So yeah, so what you get the ebook? Yeah, so that's the one I'm on right now. So that's the cool thing. At least I can save my pledge and like I like how it works because I could save the pledge and then I have time to change it if I want to, and it's nice that they give you the add-on feature at the end when but man, I have 5,000 people right there. So let's see how many. So 5,000 6. So you're looking at what? So 5, 6, 7, just 7,500 people bought the $650 full shebang. I don't know, man. That's pretty crazy. I don't know. There's a lot of value here for a lot of this. So I don't know. 25 million I think is a safe bet. I mean, I guess it'll be funny. It'll be fun to look at it halfway through when hell, even in the morning. I mean, just since we've been talking, just since I've been on, he's made $200,000. I mean, that's nuts. That's crazy. Did you see the article saying that Amazon makes DEI shows like Wheel of Time at a loss so they can raise their DEI scores for more investment fundraising so that they can make shows like Reacher? Yeah, I heard about that. I mean, I heard that I heard that like the shows like Reacher and Thursday Night Football is what allows them to make their diversity, equity, inclusion shows. So I don't know how much of that is true or not. I've never, I don't know. I just watch the shows and you know say what I feel, right? So yeah, so tax write off maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I dude, I don't know. Some of these shows they paid for the rights for. That's a pretty huge tax write off. I mean, you're spending a lot for a big tax write off, right? So yeah. So anybody that did not know the Leatherbound had released, or that there is a new secret project out there. New era, new. So it is confirmed Cosmere. It is confirmed future era, and it's supposed to have a pretty big impact on. Oh, and it's going to be on Audible. Well, there you go. So Amazon finally figured out that they can't piss off Brandon Sanderson. So I wonder what kind of. I wonder what kind of. What's up, Salty? I wonder what kind of deal they gave Sanderson to actually. To actually have him come back to Audible. Probably a lot better. So yeah, what's wrong with stepping for Sanderson, man? Like, dude, look at all this stuff, bro. Look at all the stuff. Look at all the stuff. I want to buy the Wheel of Time stuff. Look at all the stuff you could buy. And you know what's cool? If you don't buy it here, you can buy it on dragonsteel.com. Like, goddamn. Like, why? Son of a... Yes, he does. Print money. 100%. 100%. So, I'm going to... So, because we are going to get into the March Madness here in a second. So, I am going to go to the community page and throw up... Ooh, that sounded bad. Throw up. No. I'm going to go to the community page, put the link up if anybody wants to hop in and chat while I look at my March Madness. The March Madness on the Red Hand is crazy. I know that they're going to... there it is, I think. Yep. I know that the White Cloaks are planning on doing a stream when it's like the round of 64. So that could be fun. So I'm going to take a look at that here in a minute. So, should I get drunk tonight and see Dune 2? I'm off tomorrow. Well, why get drunk, though? You don't got to get drunk to see Dune 2. Dune 2 was pretty good. It had to, like, I need to see it again to see if I understand half of what I thought was on the screen. But it was beautiful. It was definitely beautiful. You know what I freaking need to do, I guess? I don't know. Like, I have never done this before, but apparently... Let me see. Like... No. Yes, that's... How do I, like... live on... I wonder if like... Yeah. Hey, live on X. I wonder what that's all about. I've never done that. 19 people. Well, that's crazy. All right. Sorry. All right. So I am going to... Dude, why what? What happened? Okay. Why is Canada shipping so bad? I don't know. Ask Canada. Yeah, he is the smartest monetizer alive. Absolutely. Nobody in modern fantasy does it better. Low key, millions and millions made with just a wink and a smile. That's like Sanderson or not, dude. The dude is doing everything right. He just is like, and you don't have to like him to understand that he's just being extremely smart when it comes to monetizing his Cosmere and his properties. Like it's just crazy. All right. Yeah. God, like I'm almost sitting here watching the clicker go up at this point. He's made 200,000 and four. Like we watched it go to 12 million. Now he's at 2.2 million. Like, where's it stop? Like, I don't know. 25 million may be short. Like, if I wake up and I come on here and it's all at 20 million, like, it's gonna, who knows? He's gonna make 50. I mean, this is day one. So, like, day one's probably gonna be the big, well, I don't know. It's either beginning or end because people panic changing their mind. Like me, I'm gonna like sell a kidney so I can get all the plushies and pins and boxes, right? It's like I'm gonna be that guy. So I don't know. I don't know. So if you're looking for Sanderson's secret novel, I am. I can't wait for it. I know he's doing a live stream in a little bit. I'm not sure if he's going to give away the title of anything or not, but yeah. So there that is. So now the other thing I wanted to look at. There it is. All right. Can I minimize this? Can I move this over? I don't know. I haven't done enough on there. Whatever. Screw it. There's nothing bad here. It's just the band of the red hand Discord. I wish I could make it bigger. Why can't I zoom in? Oh wow, that made it bigger. That's weird. But I can't even read it that way. Oh, that's better. We'll just do that. Ah! Not me. Get me out of here. We don't want to see me. Too much me, bad. There we go. Okay, there we go. We can see it better now. All right, so I'm going to, let's see here. Share the bet. Here's the Red Hand Discord. So I don't know if you have participated in the past in the Red Hand Discord fun, but last time it was a great success, and they're doing it again. So I think I missed the first votes, but I'm here for the rest. So basically, it's the worst. Think of the worst moments in Wheel of Time season 2, and they've made a March Madness bracket for it, and it's all in good fun. So we're gonna take a look, and I'm gonna cast my votes. And if you guys have any opinions, you can let me know, and or just go vote yourself. So let's see here. Oh my goodness gracious. So I think it's so without further ado, popular 4 back at second round. After this, we will have narrowed it from 128 to 64. Yep. And then I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a live stream for when it's whittled down to that. So yeah. So let's see. The Bale-fired bracket. Okay, so what is worse? Rand defeats Turok with the 1 power, not in a sword fight. Oh, man. This is going to be tough. Matt asked Rand about their friends, saw Egwene the day before. So this one is a no-brainer for me. That's got to be Rand Turok. Like, I don't think there's even a question, is there? Anybody have anybody want to disagree with that one? Feel free. You're crazy. Some of these are such no-brainers. It's ridiculous. Baron cannot count fades. Moron and Suan are 60 during the Aiel War. Ooh. How did this one make? There's got to be other, man. That just must have been convenient bracketing, right? These seem sort of like mid bad. So like, how did these? Okay, well, We're gonna go with the counting of the fades. We're gonna go with counting the fades. Articus, what's up, man?
Not much, not much. Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. You're a little muffled, but I got you.
There we are. That
Yeah,
should be
you're better
better.
now. Sounded
Yeah.
good. How you doing, brother?
Good. What's up?
Oh, just dying of craziness with. There's salts. What's up, buddy?
Oh,
Just looking at this terrible March Madness list, reliving the pain one line at a time. How you doing, Salty?
I used to be really good at March Madness, picking in the 90s, quite well. I almost won the office pool. Like, I usually came in like somewhere between third and fifth place, but I'd always run two brackets. One where I picked every single underdog,
Yeah.
just to do that,
Well,
and then one where I always picked a three.
yeah.
A 3 to beat a 1, a 5 to beat a 12, and like all that voodoo that goes into it. So
Well, there are no underdogs in this. They're all shit.
yeah.
I had no idea what this was, so I didn't vote yet.
Oh, okay. I'll give, since we're sitting here looking at it. Hold on, real quick. Mark Clark, member for 6 months. Hail to the chat. Hail to the prophet. Hail to dinner. Hell yeah. Hail to dinner.
Mm.
So yeah. So I put up the link to the Discord already. I think. Yes, I did. So yeah. All you got to do. So it's basically they've gone through and they, I know, in what I think the end of last month, they asked for suggestions for the worst moments of season 2. And then they ran Dan. I think it's Dane does all the bracketing, but Dane, because he's posted them all. But they bracket them out randomly, and
This
then
being March Madness.
yeah. So so they bracket it out, and then it's all supposed to be random. You go in and you do the emoji that coincides with the line. So like for Rand, defeats Turok with the 1 power with a sword, versus Matt and Rand. Matt asked Rand about his friends. Which one is worse? Obviously, the sword one is worse. It wasn't random. Okay, sorry. See, Dane's here. There you go. It wasn't random. Okay, it was. Well, how did you lay it out then, Dane? You explain. You're the man. You the man. Oh, there's Lyle. Lyle, what's up, buddy?
Hey guys, what's up?
Okay, you're a little loud. Not too bad though. You're pretty good. How you doing, buddy? I thought you were at work.
I am actually. I'm taking a step away for a little bit. Fortunately, it's a family company.
Oh,
I work. So I can afford to step away for a little bit. Not for a long time, but for a little bit at least.
Right on. Is there any way you can turn down your volume a little bit? I can't do it, so you're a little hot. Not too bad, but a little hot. So
Yeah.
Dane says it was based on my rankings, but it'll get re-ranked when it get to 64. All right, cool. All right. So yeah, so Articus, there you go. If you haven't voted, it looks like you're having pretty good turnout this time. So let's see here.
Profit.
What's
Look
that?
what I got.
Uh-oh.
The
What
other
do you got?
day.
Is that a big one?
Oh, it's just the hard copy. Normal.
I didn't know that the Sunlit Man was that, like, I thought they were all coming in the mini size.
No.
Did you order it? Where'd you get it?
It was released officially at the bookstore, so I just bought it. I haven't read it
No
yet.
crap. How much was it? If you don't mind me asking.
30 Canadian, I think. So it was on sale for 30 Canadian, and it's 30 USD.
So you haven't been able, have you had it, you didn't get to listen to it or anything, right? You haven't read it yet?
Nope.
Oh man, you're in for a treat. It's freaking amazing. I know Aldan's dying to just have a Sunlit Man like throwdown, like just sit down and talk about it, because so much happens in that book. It's unreal. I love that. I know. I don't know. It's one of those. It seems to. I don't want to say split people, because people. It's not that people don't like it. But like I've had people say it's either seems to be people's favorite of the 4 or their least favorite of the 4. I don't know, but it was definitely my favorite of the 4 by far. Like I think it was definitely the best of the 4 in my opinion.
All I know is that this deals with autonomy, right?
No. Wait. No,
Because I know it's about world hopping, and it
it's
kind of
not.
goes
It's
into
not
that.
really. It's based around. Um, so, I mean, I guess it's about like I don't know. Is it?
I'm gonna split
All
because
right,
I don't
buddy.
know what the hell you're talking about.
Okay,
Wait, no,
buddy.
we can talk about Doctor Who if you like.
Oh, I don't know anything
Yeah,
about
I
Doctor
do
Who.
more than that, but yeah, yeah. What do you talk about exactly? Just curious. Do Sanderson content? Because I'll check you out if you do.
Oh, me?
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm just a fan.
Okay.
I just
Okay.
like raging out at Wheel Prime stuff. I like watching
Yeah.
Prophet and White Cloaks, and I like to read. That's about it.
Did you guys see that Charlotte Brandstrom, the same director who is behind a bunch of Rings of Power stuff, she's actually doing episodes of Shogun?
Oh, is she?
And yeah, which is crazy. The most recent one that dropped today. And it's crazy because it just shows you this was obviously a talented director. I mean, she knew what she was doing.
Yeah.
Shogun is a fantastic show. But when you have nothing to work with, what Peyton McKay give you, it just looks like shit.
Did you watch the third one yet? Like I
I
haven't
don't
watched
care,
the third
Lyle.
episode.
I don't care. It's fucking true. And
I haven't
not
watched.
doing this.
I haven't watched the third episode yet.
I have no idea what Shogun is.
So Shogun is FX.
Really good.
It's produced by FX. It's being shown on Hulu. It might be on, but it's the main place is being shown is on Hulu, but I know it's being produced by FX. FX, I don't know. FX like produces quite a few good shows, man. And
Crazy.
and
Because Disney leaves it alone. Disney doesn't care about it, and they pretty much just leave it alone. That's really why.
Yeah. Well, I get because I think it was God. Who was it that sent me a message like, did Disney actually make something good? I'm like, no, it's FX. It's Hulu. It's not. It has nothing to do with Disney. But yeah, no, Shogun. Like the first two, and I know there was there was somebody. I think it was Joshua Hamilton said that I know it's about like it's based on a book, but it's like a 1,300 page book. So there's a lot of stuff to fill in between there. I of course don't know any of the source material when it comes to that, but when it comes to the I know and yeah, well, maybe later tonight I'll pop up that other stream and we can talk about it, Salty, because I know who's in the somebody blowing up. Are we about to explode? Because that Shogun has been really good. I haven't got to watch the third episode yet, but because
am I confusing with something else? Was there something with Tom Cruise called that before?
no, you're thinking the Last Samurai, maybe.
Last Samurai. Yeah, Shogun was originally a miniseries that came out in I think it was 81 with Richard Chamberlain. It's based upon, I want to say Clavel. I think really famous book, very very detailed in history about how the Europeans trying to come and establish trade in feudal Japan, and then all of the stuff that goes into feudal Japan. But it's an outstanding show. It is the only 9 out of 10 I have ever given watching anything in television. On my channel.
So I haven't watched the third one yet. So, but it's one that I have looked forward to coming out. So I watched the first two, and it was one of those you go looking for when that's a sign of a good show to me. You watch 2 episodes, you go looking for the third one, it's not there, and you're like, God damn it, right? So that's what happened with this. I know some people had a few little complaints about accuracy to the book, but I don't know. I can't say here or there. As a show, I was really taken in by it. It just sort of time sort of flew by, and the guy that plays the Englishman, with his gravelly pirate voice, man, it felt like he should have, like, I don't know if he was in Black Sails, but it sounded like he should have been, because
he's perfect.
He was great. So it was so far so good.
It might be
was
annoying.
set in the sick.
It might be annoying finding it in Canada because we don't have Hulu.
Ooh,
do you have the high seas? Do you have the high seas?
We basically only have like Netflix, Amazon Prime, and that's about it. Let's see.
Okay. We should arrange something offline where we can all come and hang out and watch things on the high seas, because I'd be willing to enable that, because this show is that good. And between this and Masters of the Air, which is coming out.
Yeah, Disney Plus. Sorry, Sculty, I didn't mean to. I just totally
It's your
steam
channel.
So it looks like Shogun airs on Disney Plus in Canada. So sorry.
I don't want to get Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Oh,
don't
hey,
give
sorry.
those assholes money.
Yeah, so yeah, that's a tough one. Yeah. So,
Whoa.
but, hey, what's up? How are you? Good to see you.
Ahsoka was so bad. Ahsoka was
Well, I
so bad.
didn't even. Oh man,
God.
like, Eldan's read the book, so there you go.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's one of those.
I haven't seen it yet. But I do plan to watch 3 episodes this weekend.
Of Shogun.
Both of my
Keep an
brothers
eye
are going to watch it with me, especially my young brother. He's a Japan file. He's even bigger into anime than I am and that kind of stuff. He loves Japanese stuff, so he's really looking forward to seeing it.
Yeah, so
You'll dig it.
yeah, so because it gave me very big. I ended up watching Last Samurai because of the, like, I saw this, I'm like, dude, I need some more. So I watched Last Samurai. It gave me a very and I don't know, a Blue-Eyed Samurai, the anime on Netflix. It gave me a bit of a feel of the story from that, which I enjoyed Blue-Eyed Samurai too. But yeah, it's good. It looks good. It's acted well. The story is good so far. I have nothing bad to say about it yet. And
I mean,
Yeah.
the main guy in it, I like him in everything he's been in.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what's his name? The legendary Japanese actor. You know the one I'm talking about. He's
he's always
Yeah,
a bad guy.
what's his
in
name?
films.
I don't know his name, unfortunately. I'd have to look it up. Hold on, I can look it up.
Let me see.
It's the dude. He plays he's freaking Scorpion
John
in
Wick.
Mortal Kombat.
And he was Scorpion, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why Ken Watanabe isn't it though. He's in the other one. Hiroyuki Sanada.
Huguyuki Sanada. That's right.
Yeah.
He's he said that because he is helping. I think he's involved in producing, writing. I mean, he's involved in this series, and he was very clear that he wants it to be as authentic to the Japanese experience as possible in it.
Well,
And apparently, they do a good job.
so
So
far so good. It feels like, anyways. I mean, I can't. Go ahead.
I was talking about it with Gray from Wakazashi's Tea House, and because he loves it too.
Yeah.
And the reaction in Japan to Shogun is they love it. But Gray was telling me that the show is so authentic because it's mostly in Japanese with subtitles. It's not in modern day Japanese. It's actually in an archaic form of Japanese that would have been spoken in the 16th century that these Japanese actors learned to do these roles in the 16th century. Now,
Oh, that's fun.
I think that's badass. I think it's totally badass.
Yeah, and Aldan says, and he's doing an amazing job of that while still telling the same story. Dude should be applauded. It is. If you haven't seen Shogun, see it. I was gonna try and do actually review of it this week, just because it's really good, and I think more and more people are starting to. But you don't hear a lot of people talking about it, and it's such a good show. I don't know if that's a Hulu thing, that some of these good shows show up on Hulu and nobody talks about them.
no, because probably the Disney Association has tainted so much of what people view.
Yeah.
Even though, like I said, well,
I say you're right.
No,
I think Lyle's right. Absolutely.
I am just
so many people just
apathetic.
assume this is Disney, and it's like, no, not really. Like I said, they really don't mess with FX because this is an FX made series. It was one of the things in the Fox purchase, which when they purchased Fox for, was it 72 billion? Was it 72 billion? Or was it 7? I think it was 72,
78.
78 billion. It's one of the things they got, and Disney kind of just threw it to the side and was like, we're really not gonna thing, and that's how it stayed. That's why FX every now and then will give you good shows that you're like, wait a minute, this came from Disney? No, it didn't. It came from FX, and Disney just is like, all right, you guys go do whatever. We really don't care what you do. So
I just have like a general apathy to TV shows now, where I hear it's good and I don't even want to bother giving it a try.
Dude, I get that. Because we've been told things are good and they're shit. I mean, let's talk about Picard season 3, right? Like, everybody's lowered their standards, in my opinion, to accommodate substandard shit just because it's not total shit. In the case of Shogun, it is actually a genuinely well written, well paced, well edited, well acted, well directed series through 3 episodes. The same thing with Masters of the Air, but I mean that is a really subjective thing, because I've heard different people have different takes. They think some people think it's too slow. I think it's great.
Yeah.
Purple Valkyrie, a lot of us love it.
Yeah, me too.
But I mean, Steve, we haven't talked about this shit yet, Steve. We got to talk about that.
We've talked. We do. We do. It's just I've been. Well, I mean, come on, it's my boy Sanderson. What can I do? But
I love it. I love it. I love that you're talking about it.
Yeah, but no, we do, because like Masters of the Air, seven? Like we talked about that too. Like Masters of the Air. Like there's actually, I was just talking to somebody at work about it. What? What did I do?
Nerdporial says, "Thanks, Salty. What did I do? What passive aggressive thing is Nerdporial?"
I don't know. But there's actually
I like it too.
I don't know. Maybe, but right now it's actually it's crazy, because there's 3 shows that I'm enjoying right now that are being at the same time. It's like, what the fuck is going on? So you got Shogun, which it's like, it can't come out fast enough. But it can't come out fast enough. But I do like that it. Like I like that I can't.
We're being edged.
I like that I have to wait. Like it's one of those things. It's definitely better.
And then we erupt like because they've been teasing us all week. You know what I mean?
It's one of those. It's great that you have to wait. Like so that Masters of the Air, they're doing the same thing. Apple TV is I can't say they're doing all good things, but they're doing some good things. Like, because like they got some decent documentaries out. No, it's half. It's not a home run, but there's stuff out. I went
half and half.
Yeah.
I've been half.
So it's like like for me, like there was a few documentaries on there I watched that have been pretty good, like sports documentaries, and then like Masters of the Air is pretty killer right now. So and then you got Masters of the Air, Shogun, and then for me, like Tokyo Vice on HBO Max.
Really?
Is one that I really enjoy. So
yeah, Tokyo Vice is very good. I enjoy Tokyo Vice. What's funny about Apple, I always find it funny that Apple has never been able to really break into the mainstream streaming space. They have probably more liquid capital in terms of money than any of these other companies, but they've never been able to garner the, I guess, success, notoriety in the streaming service. I mean, a lot of people don't even know Apple has a streaming service.
But it's Android. It's the resistance to Apple with Android users and vice versa. I think there's a lot of history between people who want nothing to do with Apple. And then you have sort of almost a religious like motivation to buy Apple things from Apple users. And I think that's what it comes down to.
So then why do they keep spending the money then? I mean, I can't believe they view streaming as a legitimate.
They have it.
They have it. They want to win awards. They want to win Emmys and wave their dick around. The same reason that the jerk off that Amazon keep making all the DEI dogs.
I think that's the best answer ever. Is why not? They have it. Let's try. Let's win some Emmys and say Apple has won Emmys or Golden. Right? They just want. What does Apple want? Like Apple's new version, Apple 12, now has a piece of titanium stapled to the front. What else is new?
True.
Nothing. It's just got titanium on it. It's like, go buy it.
Phone.
Like it's like Apple just wants the shiny new thing, and they want to be a part of it, and they have the money to do it. So, and
a vanity project, essentially.
Yeah, I think that's probably fair. But like honestly, if I can get one good show out of 5 from them, I'm fine. Like that's cool.
Yeah. And I'm not subscribed to them. I go on the high seas. I'm not giving any of these assholes money, because if you have only one show on one streaming service, why am I going to give you all that money? You know what? Seriously, like why?
Well, now you have to pay for no ads, so that's always nice.
Yeah. Well, Well, that's how Netflix won the streaming war, because they're the only ones that don't have ads playing. Every other streaming service, you now have to you get ads in the front, ads in the middle, ads everywhere. Netflix is still the only one that you do not have ads.
Isn't it funny though? Everyone was like, the streaming wars are going to bring us such change. We're ended right back to where it was with Netflix being king of the hill, just like it was when it started.
Well, not even that. We thought that streaming was going to replace cable, but now streaming is just cable.
Yeah. That's all it is. I mean, and this is the same cycle that occurred with the .com. stuff. I mean, it's the same cycle of all the investor capital to try and be the big dog. In the case of Disney, it was FOMO, but also it was people that were opportunistic. They had Hulu. All Disney needed to do was roll into Hulu and offer it as a package, and they probably would be doing a lot better off. But no, they had to make it complex. And all these executives needed to make names for themselves by doing shit that they didn't know how to do. And that is part of the reason Disney streaming, especially, is in the shitter. You know?
It's still a little loud, Lyle. Just reporting.
Really, I thought I adjusted it.
You know?
Is that better?
You always come in a little hot, so if you go, plus when you get passionate, your volume rises, so you're probably better off a little lower than higher. Just
if you can go under settings and check audio, and you can check something about gain so that it prevents you from being too loud like that too.
I do want to say, Lady Balefire says Apple also didn't participate in the whole licensing acquisition rodeo that cost the streamers so much money. So that's also a factor there as well. So we'll have to get our shit together. I'm off till Monday, so we got to find some time to get. I got that whole thumbnail set up for us to talk bullshit. So. We'll have to get that.
We got to talk about Dune as well. Dune 2. I'm going to rewatch it tomorrow on the high seas.
We do got to talk about Dune because Dune. We got to talk Dune because I.
Was it good?
I enjoyed it, but I don't think because of the story. Like there's so much.
I agree. I agree. And I asked Steve.
Is that better?
It's a little better. If you can go a little bit lower, it would be good.
And I asked, Steve can attest to this. I was in my car and I said, is it worth seeing? Because I wasn't going to go see it. I was going to wait till it got on the high seas. It was worth seeing in the theater.
Yeah.
But my God, everything that Steve said, just in his observations, I came out of the theater and like, what did I say? I said, Steve, everything you said, it's everything. It's like, it's totally exactly.
Let me try and say repeat what I said about Dune. So visually stunning, sound and music were stunning, amazing. In fact, going with the visual, the story I think was okay, but towards the end, it's like they ran out of time and needed another 30-40 minutes. Now, the more I start thinking about the story overall, I'm thinking the third act was almost a little bit of a failure. I'd have to watch it again to say that for 100%.
Let's watch it tomorrow.
Because
I'm gonna watch it with Purple. I'm gonna watch it with.
Well,
Purple.
let me know. We'll see. I have homework and shit to do, but if I'm around, I will for sure.
Was it in keeping with the books?
I have no idea. I haven't read the books.
I don't know.
Mostly, from what I understand.
Is it?
I think the weakest part of this movie, and you tell me what you think, Steve, which was Timothy Chalamet or whatever the hell his name is in Zendaya. Yeah, whatever. Willy, the half-ass Willy Wonka.
I don't like him.
The two leads were the weakest part of this movie.
I didn't mind the dude that played Paul. He was fine. I get why you didn't like him, but it didn't bother me. Zendaya was a little bit off.
But
and then some of the stuff, I don't know. The highlight of the freaking movie for me was when they went to the Harkonnen planet. And that whole visual
Aston Butler.
But just visually, what they did there was like, wow, look at this shit, like a black sun and like it was cool. But then it's like you got the freaking puppet voice bitch there going blah blah blah, and it's like, okay, and then she gets pregnant. So obviously we're gonna have Harkonnen blah 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 in 3 because she's pregnant, and I get apparently all the sand people can
Kenneth
fly.
Taylor-Joy, where her fish eyes finally make sense because of what happens with drinking the worm blood. Where
apparently all
the eyes look in 2 different directions like a guppy. That's
all the Fremen can fly all the Harkonnen and Emperor ships.
I'm going to see it this weekend. So
I don't have a problem that he killed his grandfather. Why wouldn't he? Like I had, it's like my problem is the Emperor landed in the middle of a sandworm field and is like, "Hey, come kill me." It's like, huh? So
that
like
needed a little more build up.
But I think that's what we talked about. I think that's also like not that like, yeah. So we do have to talk, dude. But it's like I I think that's a run. We ran out of time issue, and we needed to finish the third act issue because
You
they
could
didn't
tell
have
this was a
time to
long
do it.
cut.
Right? It was like, oh, good pace, good pace, good pace, good pace. Gotta end, gotta end, gotta end. It's like
That's
shit,
exactly
what
how
happened.
it felt.
Do you think it would benefit from a Zack Snyder edit?
Yeah, I think it.
Well,
not
don't
no
worry,
no
the
no.
Blu-ray. The Blu-ray will probably be 6.5 hours long with
I
extra
don't.
material.
I don't need any more slow mo. I'm good, but like it could have this should have been, could have been, and probably would have been. I probably would have been okay with this being a 4-hour movie.
Me too. But you need an intermission
Because
like
when I
they
was
did in the
done,
60s.
because like when it was over, it's like, oh damn, that was 3 hours. So it went by, but it was just like. It just like
Too
it
rushed.
needed at least for me, it needed like another at least half hour, maybe more.
There needed to be more of a push because big things just kind of suddenly happened. I mean, and they were beautifully shot and well acted. And Aston Butler steals this movie, but he's not in it enough.
Well, and he's dead.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
spoiler!
don't ruin it for
Dead. Sorry.
spoilers. Yeah, we'll stop talking about this.
Sorry,
But
sorry.
Kyle, you'll
Well, or is he?
Lyle, you'll like
Oh, I don't know. Like everybody, like, I mean, Paul Atreides should be dead too. He got gut shot, but whatever.
Let me ask this.
Yeah.
I don't know as much about the Dune lore. I know a casually. I tried to read the books and I just couldn't. And I'm someone who read the Silmarillion. That's how dense those books are. Because the first one was good. How, as people who know it better, is it a better film if you know the material compared to if you don't?
I don't think so. I don't think so because I couldn't finish reading Dune like when I was 16, and I was so traumatized by it, I never picked it up.
To be honest,
I would say
don't
this.
know. Yeah. Sorry,
I went to this as a normie to enjoy like a sci-fi movie that was beautifully shot, not expecting much plot, because I thought Dune 1 didn't have very much plot, but it was beautiful. I think this movie is more beautiful and better acted and has a better story. So that should kind of that's my take on this. But it fails at the end.
we're blowing up again. I think explosion
My
imminent.
understanding
Brr.
is 2 years were supposed to have passed between the first movie and this. So they shouldn't be pregnant. There should be babies around, and that would make it not feel as rushed.
Well, so also that was also another problem I had was you can tell that they tried to make you understand that time had passed, but it was like Desert Rose chick Zendaya hates Paul Atreides. Now she sort of doesn't hate Paul. Now they're in love and having having booty time in a tent in the desert, and it's like okay, I understand that is your vehicle to show that time has elapsed, but how much is it? 2 weeks, a month, 2 years? I don't know how much time has elapsed.
How is it? What's her name? What's the chick's name? Zendaya? Is that her name? Whatever. I think that's her name.
Yeah.
I'm so sick of seeing her in films. How is she in this film?
She's so mid, and she acts so mid.
Yeah, there was I think that a lot of the overall like negatives I've seen from people, like even like articles and stuff, was Zendaya was the low point of the show.
I mean, she everything she's been in has either been a Marvel flick or some LGBT smut film.
Well, I mean, to be fair, like I don't know, they didn't really. I mean, she wasn't very interesting. It's like I'm Mad Desert Woman. Now I'm in love with Paul, even though you've done everything you say you're gonna do, and then Paul's like, sorry, spoilers for anybody that hasn't seen it. Paul's like, hey guys, I really, 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 really don't want to go south because bad shit's gonna happen. Hey Paul, we should go south. I really don't think I should go south because you're not going to like it. We have to go south, Paul. No, I don't want. Please go south or I'll stop having sex with you. All right, I'll go south.
Yeah.
Like Zendaya is
the fact
a
that
cardboard. No, sorry.
She's always there. So she's basically a cardboard cutout like she is in almost everything that she's in.
Yeah, she's basically a cardboard cutout so that the young 16 to 17-year-old autistic girls with like queer things can just attach to her. She's totally
put her
like
in
me. Yeah.
She needs to be put in a movie with Rachel Zegler where they spend
Oh,
$300
God.
million and it loses like six.
You know what we need instead of Zendaya though? We need Sydney. What is her name?
Sweeney.
Sydney Sweeney. Yeah, we need her
Yeah.
in more movies.
What do you mean her knockers?
we need
They're
her.
one and the same to me.
We need her in more movies.
Well, that was another thing that was Zendaya was like I guess we really do need to talk Dune because like the more I'm talking about, the more it's like stuff's like what are we doing? Zendaya was at a place. Her friend who likes shouting out shit was annoying. I'm like, who are
She's
you?
hotter.
And then why
friend
did
is
she
hotter.
stay behind just to die? What was her purpose?
I think I saw a meme. Was it that
ESG.
Paul had to pick Zendaya over her more attractive friend or something?
Yeah, I think so, but she
was like,
hated
who-
her. I don't know. I don't want to get into too many spoilers, but it was like there was a scene where they're evacuating because like the Harkonnen guy that came decided to actually do some shit instead of cry what's his name? Fucking
Batista?
Batista. Yeah, Batista like did a bunch of crying going no! That was like his character. That's what his character did. Like, I'm not even kidding. He would make faces and then
Like I
he'd
said-
cry, and then he'd jump out of a ship and go like this, and then he'd go, "Oh crap, we're dying," and run back into ship. And that was Batista's role. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, I thought he was supposed to be imposing and like relentless and crazy, and he didn't kill a single dude, and it was just like, wow, that was weird.
As I said,
They
I'm gonna go
demoted
see it this weekend. So I'll
Yeah,
like
it's
I'll-
look, I'm being. It sounds like I'm being very negative, and I sort of am, but like I actually,
You're not.
I enjoyed it quite a bit, but like
Of course, the media is saying basically comparing its experience to Lord of the Rings, the original trilogy.
Well, and that's why I'm bringing this up, and Steve's bringing it up. And I've seen people say this is better than Empire Strikes Back, and I'm like, you need to go suck a dick because this is not better than Empire Strikes Back.
Visually,
Not at all.
visually, it is extremely visually, and it visually, and your senses are put to the max. Like your senses are just. Your senses are overjoyed because you're looking at something beautiful. The music is appealing. The sounds are just pulling you into the action and all of that. So being in the theater, it really is. It was an enjoyable experience going to the theater because of all of those things. But it also, when you start unpacking what you saw, it's like, well, I still enjoyed it because of all those things I just said, but when you start breaking down the pieces, some of the things are like, well, what happened there? That was a little
And
bit weird.
not from a nitpicking standpoint either, because I felt it in the theater. Like there was a shift where the last quarter of the movie, or it's like, okay, I'm not entirely sure what's going on, and yet it was still beautiful. It was a great fight scene. Austin Butler crushed it. He's a maniac.
But it's still probably going to be better than like 98% of what we've seen in cinemas the last.
100% live.
100%. Right. Yeah, you won't regret. You will not regret going. Is the number one thing. Yeah, I enjoyed myself. I enjoyed every minute of it. It was fun to watch. I enjoyed it. It had good company. That beside the point. But it was.
Ladies.
Oh no! Stop it.
You're the one who brought it up, Dick.
Well,
I'm gonna swing at that.
She's my movie watching buddy. Like, come on.
I know. Relax. I love that you guys went out together.
God.
Hubba.
But it was good. It was good. It was very good. I enjoyed it. It was worth the money. I would never tell anybody not to go watch it. But if I'm watching it on my couch, I'm going to be starting to go, okay, there's problems with the story. I still think coming from running out of time.
I
hope Warner Brothers enjoys the success of this because this is all they got for the rest of the year.
I think the last sci-fi film I liked in theaters was Blade Runner 2. It's been a while since.
Wow. Well, it's the same director.
Yeah.
Is it?
See, I hated Blade Runner 2049.
I thought Blade Runner 2 was slow, boring, and stupid.
So Blade Runner 2's made by the same guy. If you liked it visually, you're gonna like this.
Maybe I just liked it because I love Ryan Gosling. I don't know. You can't go
That's
wrong.
possible.
With
Sometimes
Ryan
that happens. You fall in
I
love with
hate
an
that
actor.
motherfucker.
You don't.
I
You haven't seen the memes about him? They're so
I
good.
don't want to. I think he's it's just globalist tool. So
No, like
yeah.
I said, 2049, Blade Runner 2049 was well shot and all that. It was just boring.
That's it.
I mean,
It was beautiful, Lyle. It was beautiful. The problem is it was not Blade Runner the way we knew it. It was Deneveau or whatever the hell his name is. His take on it without any discernible story.
Hey guys, while we've been talking, Brandon Sanderson just made $250,000. Just saying.
jeez.
Okay.
I'd like to make $500,000.
He's almost making as much money as China is bringing fentanyl into America. It's crazy.
What did you say? What did you say, Bill? I didn't hear you.
I'd like to make $500,000 in an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Speaking
Not
of
not
which-
even that. I think it was shorter, but yeah, it's like in a half hour since we were
I
talking
am
about.
shocked. I am shocked that Sanderson has not gotten anything adapted in Hollywood.
He
It's
yeah.
probably
he's
because
sitting on
he
it.
does
Doing other
not
horror,
want
but he
to-
hasn't.
It's so
It's 'cause-
obvious now. He
It's
will
a
not
pipeline.
let it happen.
He
That's
won't bend the
what's
knee.
going on.
He won't bend the knee.
He's waiting. He is waiting. I'm more convinced of that now. And Steve, we haven't talked about this shit. He's waiting for all this shit to burn down, and then he gets to do whatever he wants without any
You think he's
interference. That's
you think
what's
he's
happening.
waiting for like a tide switch, like for things to kind of.
I don't know if there's going to be a tide, but there's going to be a movie studio or somebody that says, you know what, we're going to make a movie because we need to make movies that people want to see, and we're going to give him whatever the fuck he wants and not interfere with it while making all of those, Zendaya, Rachel Ziegler movies that don't make any money. I think that's what he's waiting for.
He may have done that too, Nerdporo. Like 2 more books. Yeah, he's probably going to add that on at the end to bump it up another 10 mil.
All
but,
of them are one
it-
sentence,
well,
three
yeah.
words in each sentence.
Well, but so I think I mean I remember at the end of last year that he was in talks with somebody to make some like treatments have been sold and written and stuff like that, but nothing concrete has been said about whether it's anything. I know
he doesn't have to. He's making so much money that he can afford to wait. He doesn't have to.
He just needs to make Dragonsteel Studios and make the movies his damn self.
That's right.
He should
That's what
partner
it is.
with a
He was
lot
right.
of these big actors that kind of been ostracized, like Henry Cavill. What's her name? Gina Carano. Like there's a lot of actors that are kind of like on the outskirts. Like there's the guy that was in that Christian movie about child trafficking.
Caviezel.
Yeah, I think
Caviezel.
him. Like you have a whole bunch of these.
I don't think he. I get what you're saying. I don't think he needs any of that. I think he just needs to. What he should do, like my honest thoughts about Sanderson making his stuff in the movies. Stormlight needs to be an action anime. He won't do that. He wants that to be live action. I think it's a huge mistake. But he needs to just either make his own studio, Dragonsteel Studios, whatever you want to call it. Whether he wants to crowdfund it and give parts of it to the fans to get some extra money, go for it. The fan, they would freaking.
I'd put money into that.
He would fund the first 2 fucking movies easy. Like, and we're talking hundreds of millions, right? Like not even close. So he should do that, and then he should do a very rigorous, casting of nobodies.
Yes.
Hey, Salty, you'll be interested in this. Did you see the list? Have you heard of the Gamers Developer Conference? It's a get-together. All of the big game developers get together and they talk about the new year of games. Someone leaked the panel schedule for it because this whole Sweet Baby Inc. stuff is going on right now.
Oh
And
yeah.
oh my God, my eyeballs almost cringed so hard they rolled into the back of my head. Those panels on climate change, there's panels on non-binary
Of course there is.
characters in your stories,
course there is.
LGBTQ representation. That's all it is. And what's
That's all it
disheartening
is.
is some of the people teaching these are from Respawn, 2K Studios, Capcom. It's gamers. We used to think in our gamosphere we were immune from it. Oh, they won't get in. No, dude, they got in, and they are in deep.
Everything.
Well,
It's everything, and it's not my fucking generation. I can't save millennials from themselves.
It's
nor
one-
Gen Z from themselves. You
I
fuckers
think-
won't listen to me. You have no interest in self-preservation. So it's up to you guys to to fight this
Well,
war.
I'm a
I already
millennial.
fought
I
this
listen
one
to
in my
it.
time.
So.
But you know what I'm saying with all of these game studios, it's just I'm not. It's
I think we knew it was coming. It was targeted with all the movies. You got. I saw something in the Red Hand Discord here that Shad did something about God of War. I don't know if some new news came out and they actually started doing something. I'll have to
No,
look
we
at
did.
it.
got more info
Production has
about Ray
started.
Judkins' God of War thing. By the way, he still got that apparently.
Oh yeah,
And,
no, he never.
He's
yeah,
in charge of it.
Yeah, he there was no. I don't know why anybody thought it any different. It was just they had nothing to report on. They gave it to him. It's going to be a mess.
Yep.
It's going to be a mess, and anybody thinks otherwise. So I'll have to look. I didn't know if like I said, I've been working at both ends, so I haven't been able to.
Production is
And the thing is,
started.
you have to remember is that a lot of these game directors for these big studios that you remember from decades ago, all the original people are gone. You have
That's
the same,
right.
Yes.
you have the same shell of these companies, but all the original creative heads are all gone into
That's
their own
right.
small indie company.
That's right.
They've been driven out.
Well, they got
They've
rid of
been
the
driven
people
out by
that
the
made
Sweet
the
Baby
business.
Inc. There is a
Yep.
clip of the lady who funded Sweet Baby Inc. talking about how they would go to companies and basically threaten them. And
Yeah. It's
Sorry
Black
about
Lives
that, by
Matter
the
in
way.
the software industry. This is Obama's
Anyway,
this is Obama's third term. That's why all this is happening.
Well,
guys.
listen, I don't think you can blame Obama because
Sorry,
Sweet Baby
Steve.
Inc. is Canadian, so
This is
you
why I
can
don't
blame
live
us
stream.
for this one.
All right, no more. Let's lose away from the politicals. Okay, it's Super Tuesday.
but-
Can't we no? Sorry, we're not
No.
going. There.
You won.
Fortunately, though, that's why I have such hope when we see things like the developers for Stellar Blade coming out and saying, you know what? We're going to make a game that we want to make, and we don't give a damn what
They'll make money.
you
They
people
will
say.
make money.
Yep.
They will
It's-
make money.
yeah.
But I think the same lawfare that's being used against politicians and certain businesses, they're going to use lawfare against people who don't play with the ESG games.
Hey,
I mean,
guys,
play the ESG stuff.
Although,
guys.
hey,
How much money do you make?
guys,
oh God,
what you
he
guys
made me
what you guys were talking about how shitty the game industry is now. Brandon Sanderson just made $100,000.
Look at
just,
them.
just letting you know. Just letting you know. Just keeping you up to date.
It's like
No,
it's
but
like
the
the
ESG
reverse of
money-
the United States debt clock. It's just it
but
moves
the,
like
ES,
in the opposite direction of our
but the
economy. It's
ESG
kind of
is
funny.
starting to dry up, though.
I
There was,
will
No,
say-
there was
it's
an
being
executive from
repackaged. It's
BlackRock.
not going anywhere. I'm tired.
Hey, it'll be just
No,
in
it's not
time for
going
us.
anywhere.
Be
It's not
just in
going
time
anywhere.
for our
There was
our
an
AI
executive from
overlords to take
BlackRock
over.
that came out yesterday and said, yeah, you know what, we're losing a lot of money on DEI,
That's not their
and
thing.
maybe we shouldn't continue it.
Rebranding it. It's called conscious capitalism. They're not ESG is a toxic brand. They're going to rebrand it. It's going to be called conscious capitalism.
And you got
They
to
don't have
remember
the
that.
money to sustain it.
But the thing is that a lot of these like BlackRock, Vanguard, they're all tied with the Fed, unfortunately, and they literally
Well-
just can print money whenever they
Yeah,
want.
Print money.
it's the IMF, and the biggest thing, BlackRock is interested in getting and loaning more money to these studios that are going bankrupt.
Imaginary money
Yeah.
to the studios.
Because there's nothing backing it. You just print money when you want to print money.
But that's it. Yeah, and then they
I
destroy
know.
the minds of Gen Z. So
I think DEI and ESG will take a while, but I do think it will make its way out. And I think we're starting to see the pushback against it.
the pushback has been going for about 10 years. The problem is that, I mean, look at Disney. I think a watermark in this will be if Disney's board gets replaced. And if we get Peltz in there, because if Peltz gets in there and they put a new CEO of Disney in, I think then I will start to have some hope.
Didn't
Until
Iger
that
dump
happens,
his stock?
there is no reason to have hope for anything at all. We get
Didn't
lucky,
Iger dump
we
his
get a good
stock
show.
recently?
I don't know.
80%
Didn't Iger
of
dump
it.
his stock?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Apparently he got rid of like
Oh.
90% of his stock in Disney or something like that.
He
Maybe
probably
he
went to
knows
buy
that
more
his time's
Funko
up.
Pops. Yeah.
Well,
I don't know.
I mean, he dumped his stock. He made some. Who cares? Like I shouldn't say who cares, but it's one of those who knows. Like I don't know. Until like I see some change, we can we can hope. But
That's why
I still think the AI will take over by then, and as long as the AI overlords just let me live in peace and let me just play my video games and leave me alone, they can take over and just Just make sure I have some food.
Yeah, have the
Yeah.
AI make a dev team for the newest games.
Yeah, just AI overlords. Just I'm actually might be on
We
your
can't
side.
be worse.
So just be nice. Don't kill us, and I'll be okay.
No,
It'll be
but-
fine.
Prophet, would you be?
Please don't tempt me.
Would you accept a Dragonsteel Studios with Matt Hatch as a creative head?
No, absolutely not. Nope, no way.
How about Rafe Judkins?
Zero, no way.
What's her name? What's the
Wait,
what's the-
Matt, why would what?
What's the lore? Who's
Jesus
the lore
Christ.
master's name again? The girl for Wheel Prime?
Oh God, the one who's disappeared.
On my
Dude,
face.
they disappeared her. She's
Yeah.
Jimmy Hoffa. They'll never find her.
Like Sarah
Seriously.
Tanaka was her
Gird
name
your
or something?
loins, boys.
is- the sharks off Long Island.
Dude, why
ate
would
her
you make
last year.
Matt
It's
Hatch in
over.
charge of anything? I can't believe they put him in charge of the YouTube channel. Like literally, like he's in charge of the YouTube relations because like all they have to do is turn on a camera and Brandon goes hi, and the people watch because they like Brandon. It's like, oh, Matt Hatch is a genius. It's like, no, he's not. It's the same thing that Brandon was doing before. Only now.
No, but wait,
it's like- ugh.
There's a true genius, Alex Kurtzman.
Oh God, I don't even want to hear that.
I saw Doomcockers running with some bullshit that Paramount was going to sell Star Trek to Warner Brothers.
Who
And
would
I'm
buy
like,
it?
Yeah, I saw that.
How is Warner Brothers going to even pay its utility bills, let alone give Paramount
With Star
all the
Trek.
money for Star Trek?
With Star
Holy
Trek, man,
shit.
they're gonna make all the money.
Well,
with
to be
Star Trek.
fair,
Oh,
you could
God.
buy Star Trek for pennies on the dollar at this point. After what?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Did you
I don't
did
know.
you
don't
hear
have- don't
that that James Gunn was pitched Batman Beyond as an animated movie, and he
I know, and he
declined the
turned it
offer.
down.
Yeah, he declined the offer and instead greenlit Justice League Jurassic,
What?
animated movie.
Well, it's like
Yeah.
it's like the impending doom
Oh
that this
my
X-Men
God.
cartoon is gonna be.
It's
like
no.
It's like how it's like okay, we are in the weirdest fucking like, and I all I wanted to do was vote on my March Madness on the Red Hand Discord, guys. Okay, that's all I wanted
Those
to
were
do.
some tough
Right, I'm
decisions.
still gonna get to it. Go to the Band Red Hand Discord and make your March Madness picks for worst scene of season 2. But we are in this very weird place. I have mine too. Yeah, I have mine
we have
too.
to talk
Thanks
about
to
this
Max. I
sometime.
don't know if Max is still here, but
We got to talk about it. Yeah.
we're in this weird ass cycle where we're now cycling back into the 80s cartoons that we loved, and they just are
90s,
decided they're
yeah.
going to ruin the 90s. Yeah, I'm sorry, ruin them. It's like, okay, X-Men. Everybody loves and has fond memories of the X-Men cartoons. Let's make those and ruin it like before we even have one out. Like,
It's
how do
not
you make
ruining
Rogue
to them.
the sexiest freaking X-woman on the planet, flat-chested with no booty? Like, I don't understand. Like,
At
Rogue,
least she
like,
doesn't have a
Max.
penis, Steve. She
Not
doesn't
that you
believe
know
in this.
of.
It's a
Listen,
win.
do you
It's
know
a
what
win.
she has between her legs?
dude,
No, but
Cyclops
I'd be
has
willing
more.
to find out. I would be willing to find out.
Cyclops
okay?
has a bigger butt and bigger jugs than Rogue. I mean, what is happening?
You know, Cyclops is in a bi relationship with Wolverine and
Of course,
Jean
sure.
Grey.
In
Are
the
you
comic
wait,
book-
Have you guys heard the
you're
wild
making that
theory
shit
tied to
up.
Morph?
Nope.
You are making
Nope.
that shit up.
Nope.
No,
You
we're
are not making that shit
No,
up.
No, that's not a
we are
joke.
not. This is from
like
the
I
comic.
said, I
book,
just
Steve.
I saw the clip of the I saw a blurb about. You are fucking kidding me, right?
No. Cyclops and
Dude, I would
Wolverine,
not- I
they share
would not-
Jean, and they share
would
them
not.
together.
And Wolverine is cucked, in my opinion.
What
It's-
are you? No.
This is
no,
what they
no,
did in
no,
the
no.
comics.
No. Wolverine
Have you heard the wild
and
theory
Cyclops
about?
are busy
Morph?
hiding the pole in the butthole.
Yeah, they're slamming sausage up in the pink
Oh my
pancakes. Yeah, that's what they're
God.
doing.
And I think they
Yeah.
also made Mystique gay with another.
Why
X-Men.
not?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Why not? Oh my god, dude! What is going on? What is happening?
Oh, and apparently
They're in the darkest
TV
timeline.
in the TV
Yes,
show,
they are.
you're gonna have Cyclops be the leader of the X-Men for I think half an episode, if a half, and then the new leader of the X-Men will be Storm.
Gene? Storm.
I hope it's
Storm.
Tila.
Storm, who looks like a
Kevin
linebacker
Smith's-
from the
I'm
NFL.
s-
Man.
I am so tired of Storm being like put above her station. Like Storm is cool and all, but she was like a weapon. It's like Storm, go blow that shit up. It's like okay,
Well, she wasn't groomed to be the leader of the X-Men. It was
No.
always Cyclops.
is Cyclops gonna die? Is that what they're
I
gonna
don't
do?
know.
Why not? Maybe he's gonna get
Can
his
you just
dick stuck in
imagine?
Wolverine's asshole.
Hey, can you just imagine? He's gonna say X-Men to me, and he's gonna get shot in the head right after saying that.
He's gonna say X-Men, and Storm's gonna be like X-Women, bitch, and like fry him or something. So like, oh my god.
Don't worry, Cyclops. You could take your eyeglasses off. I'll heal.
It's-
Stare at me with your eyes.
Wolverine's
I want
like-
to see your eyes.
He's like Cyclops. I know you're stuck, and I don't really want to do this, but I have animating claws. I'm gonna have to turn you into a woman. And he's like, I just go, what's wrong? And cut his penis off, and there you go.
Logan, you can't be on top. You're too heavy.
God damn it. God damn. Okay. Wow. Holy shit. What is going? Oh my god. They're really doing that. Is that really happening? Like
I don't know if it's going to be in
Yep.
the TV show, but it is in the comics with Wolverine and
Yes, it
Cyclops
is.
being in a gay-bi relationship with Jean.
It's
Yes,
very
it's true.
telling that the guy who writing this series, and I hate to say it, that he actually has my nickname because I have Bo as my nickname, but he has the guy writing this series, Bo DeMaio. You know what he said when he went in to pitch his idea to Kevin Feige? Feige, all they cared about was his identity, how being a gay black man will inform the story he wants to tell. If that doesn't
Yeah.
tell you that Marvel is done more than that, I don't know what does.
But that's all of entertainment, truly.
All
It's
I wanna
all of
know-
entertainment. And you can't get rid of these people now. And it's not just entertainment, it's all through corporate America.
all I want to know is how many of the
All of
characters are voiced by Pedro Pascal.
Oh my god.
All of them. All
Yeah,
of them.
I figured all
he's,
of them.
he's not Mr. He looks nothing like Mr. Fantastic.
He's
No,
I don't get it.
No,
I don't get it.
he looks like he should be managing a Kentucky Fried Chicken in Georgia.
I
And you're
don't-
the guy that you go to when you complain, hey, I want it extra crispy, and I got a bucket full of original, and he's the guy who gives you.
I
original.
just
Like
don't-
say what you
Pedro
say what you
Pascal.
want. What they did with him in Mr. Fantastic in that other movie, Doctor Strange movie, but the guy they got to play with him,
Krasinski,
He's
yeah,
perfect.
he was like the
Perfect.
fantasy.
Yeah.
He's the fantasy
And then they
casting
killed
for
him.
it. Yeah, he's the John Krasinski. That's why it was like an Easter egg. That was the fantasy casting. That was the fan
It wasn't an
pick.
Easter egg. It was a middle finger to the fans because the
Okay.
fans have been wanting him to play him for a long time.
You're
And what
probably
did Marvel
correct.
do?
yes. Yeah,
They
He-
gave
he
the middle
was-
finger to us and they spaghettified him.
Yeah,
That's
he
what
was,
it was.
He was,
It
the
was
fa-
a-
he was the fantasy casting for forever for Mr. Fantastic. So everybody was really excited. Yeah, you're probably right. It probably was middle finger because everybody was excited that he was cast and like, oh my god, they're actually doing it, and then they kill him. It's like, oh,
Guys, this is the Marvel that made for She-Hulk, that made internet trolls the main villains for She-Hulk.
it was
Come on.
4chan. 4chan was the villain.
oh, I didn't
Yes,
even. I didn't
4chan
even-
was the villain for She-Hulk. That's the Marvel we're dealing with.
Dude, you want to know the article I saw for X-Men, and then I'm gonna do some voting here. But
I was gonna say voting.
the,
Sorry.
the
to derail
article
you.
the article I saw for X-Men was praising that. I shit you not, X-Men is setting a record for Disney Plus. It has the most episodes of any Marvel show on Disney Plus to date. 8. It's like, what? Like,
They can't afford
It-
any more than 3
it's like
normally. So.
we're kissing the ass. Like it's like, wow, there's 8 episodes of a cartoon. Oh wow, I can't. We've done it. It's instead of doing
That-
6
Well,
episodes
this
of
is the
nothing.
corrosive. This is the corrosive
crazy.
influence of this idiotic DEI hiring that's infested Disney. Not only do you get people that are ideologically driven, you get people who are plain morons, and they're not
Well-
good at their jobs. And that's why, dude. That's why Echo had to have 3 episodes cut out because it was
Oh my
so
God.
bad that they were like, "This
Yeah.
is unworkable," because we
Yeah.
have idiots making this stuff.
Yeah.
That is the wages. That is the wages of this DEI
It's
nonsense.
The budget.
Oh boy, I can't even.
Tell us to
Yeah.
shut up and you want to vote, Steve. Let's
Well, hey, I'm gonna get so I got 2 more in the. So if you want to vote, here, where did I put it in here?
Yeah.
Band of the Red Hand, Discord, March Madness, worst scenes from season 2. So I already voted for this one. Was sort of like that one's not going to make it past the round 64. We'll see. The Horn of Valir is a jug, or Leandrin berates Matt until he cries. So I think I got to go with the Horn of Valir as a jug. I don't know. I don't know if I can go with. I mean, that one. The other one's pretty bad, but I don't know. The Horn of Valir being an EVOO bottle of Rachel Ray's is
I would
pretty egregious.
I agree with you about the horn because the horn hasn't been defiled. Matt's already been defiled by this point. So what's the thing? The horn hadn't quite been to the degree Matt was, so that's the more egregious what they did to the horn.
I agree. Elaine Elaine half heal. Like, it's hard to read these. Elaine half heals Rand's wound. Nynaeve is right there. Or maiden hand talk involves sweeping arm gestures. Oh man, I gotta go with
Dune
with
did the Aiel hand talk so much better. Can we just
100%. Like that, like
Yeah.
we talked about that after Dune 1. That's it.
Yep.
How they did hand talk in Dune should have been exactly how they did it in
the
Wheel of
Bene
What are you
Time.
guys
It was
talking
perfect.
about? Echo did it better.
I have Echo isn't a thing I've ever acknowledged. So you know what's crazy? There's enough weird shit coming out about Daredevil Born Again. I'm gonna have to watch it, and I'm gonna dread every minute of it because
I'll let you take that one.
they're
because I
faking
don't
that it's
give a
gonna be.
shit.
They're faking so hard that it's
Do you
gonna be
remember-
like the
Have to.
Netflix.
Do you remember what they
version.
did to Punisher season 2?
What the girl
Don't
was?
forget.
that's-
Don't forget Punisher season 2. Like,
Yeah, nothing's gonna change. No,
Dude, Daredevil
No.
was still the single best thing that
Yeah.
that freaking was. Yeah, God. So I have to watch it because they're bringing everybody back, and John Barenthal's in it, and it was so bad the first time we scrapped it and started over. Like, they are trying so hard to make you think that it's gonna be like the return of the Netflix show, and it's gonna be like the first episode. Daredevil's gonna like
Yeah.
fall down, and Elektra's gonna come and be like, "I'll take over. Don't worry, I got your back." And it's like, huh? Or something like that. Or Bullseye's gonna like keister him or something. I don't know. It's gonna be bad. All right. On to let's see here. Bracket number 2. Wait, did I skip one? No, I didn't. Okay. Meanwhile,
I'm gonna split.
yeah, buddy.
I'll watch.
We'll see you later, buddy.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Good to see you,
we'll
everybody.
talk later, buddy.
See ya, man.
Sure.
Adios. Bye.
Later. I do want to say real quick though, as he leaves, Sanderson just made another $50,000. So just keeping track. I mean,
I don't know if I can financially justify purchasing a signed leather-bound book.
Well,
Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to bounce too.
All right, brother.
I got to bounce too before I get fired. So
Yeah, that would be good. That would be good, buddy.
I'll talk to all of y'all later. It was fun having talk with y'all, and as I said in my chat down below, Wheel of Prime still sucks. I'll talk to y'all later.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks for the support, buddy.
Like, I think shipping for the leather-bound is like 60 Canadian dollars.
I don't know. I keep looking at the leatherbound and like trying to justify it. I just if I had any of the others and I was in a position to start collecting them, I would. But like I said, the first thing I need to do is I need to get the hardcovers of all, just the hardcovers of all the books first, and then start saving my shekels for the other stuff, right? Like the thing, like I want the big thing for me is like I want all the swag stuff, but like I like the goodies, but
I just don't know why the signed leather-bound does not include the secret project.
There is one that does.
I know, but it's it's like the 325, right?
Yeah, I think there's a leatherbound with nothing, and then the other one is the secret project. I mean, the secret project by itself is $50 anyway.
Yeah, I guess it makes sense. It's only like yeah.
So it's $25 more, but you get like the extra swag stuff too. So, but I get what you're saying. So, but you can also like you can add on just the book after. So if you just want the books, like if you pledge $250 for the leatherbound, then like you can add it on after just the
Oh,
$50 book if you don't want the
yeah,
other shit.
yeah, and it's 82 Canadian dollars to ship the 350 tier.
That's fucking nuts, man.
And I might, and it's 2 shipments, and who knows if I get what is it? Stopped at the border and have to pay.
Oh God,
tolls.
yeah, Jesus Christ. Oof. Yeah, I don't know. I wish I could. I can't do it. I really wish I could, but maybe I'll win the lotto and I can go back to Dragonsteel and just buy them off the site. That's a good thing. At least most of this stuff goes on sale.
I'm not
on his
sure I'd pay
website,
that
too,
much
so.
for the entirety of Wheel of Time was amount.
What's that now? Oh, you don't know you'd pay that much for Wheel of Time Leatherbound? Yeah, I
So-
don't know.
I'm not
It's
sure.
sort of neat, but I mean, it's one of those. I just
So I know Way of Kings Prime is not canon. Is Dragonsteel Prime
No.
canon?
Dragonsteel Prime is I think the first book he wrote that he scrapped. I forgot for what reason because it didn't fit into the. I don't know if it was his first. I don't know. I feel like it was his first book, but it's a Hoyd book.
Mhm.
It's supposed to be Hoyd's series, and
Because I know
it-
he's redoing it.
yeah, he's
later.
redoing Dragonsteel because he didn't like how it fit in. I think to the existing Cosmere or something. Because it so I forget exactly why it was scrapped, but I know it's Hoyd's book series. But yeah, he just it didn't fit in with the narrative as it is now, so he's starting over. Either that or he didn't want to release it too early because it's Yolen. I mean, it's the start of it all, so it's Hoyd.
So side question, real
Yo.
quick. Do you think do you think Taravangian is going to be the new big bad of the Cosmere, or do you think we're going to deal with him in the last book or the next era? Because I think that's what I thought. That's why I was a little upset with Odium. I thought Odium was going to be the big bad Cosmere guy, but it's.
Well, I think he still is. I mean, Odium still is. I mean, it's just now Taravangian's his vessel. So I think I would like to think so, just because it's been built up. I mean, he's the only one that there's been special precautions made in the Cosmere to try and stop from advancing on the rest of the systems. So I would like to see him.
But how much of that was Odium, and how much of that was the vessel that made him the big bad?
What do you mean? I
Like-
mean, Odium is the big bad. I mean, just his vessel was just.
I know, but like, do you think you know Spider-Man stuff, right?
Somewhat, yeah.
Is Odium Venom and the vessel Eddie Brock, or?
Well, I mean, you have to think about. I mean,
is that kind of the relationship?
try and think about Sazed, right? I mean, Sazed is preservation, right? So
a harmony.
Or harmony. I'm sorry. Yeah, harmony. Sorry, I said preservation. About to be discord, but.
But like with harmony, he's still pretty much in control now. I guess you could argue that, given a few thousand years, he could not.
There's some shit goes down in Sunlit Man. I won't ruin it for you, but
okay.
well, I shouldn't say some shit goes down, but you learn some stuff that makes you think harmony isn't quite all harmony anymore.
I know he's supposed to be going into Discord. Is the name?
Well, the theory is that he is losing control and he's about to flip to Discord because, or I don't what Discord I think was. I don't know if it was Discord was the name we. I mean, that would make the most sense, but Harmony and Discord, I mean, two halves, right? So it would make sense that the other half would show its face at some point. So I sort of hope the way Sazed Harmony works is like he spends this much time as Harmony, he spends this much time as Discord, and it sort of flips back and forth because he's both.
I
that would be
don't
sort of
know,
cool, but I think I think
listening to you and Dan, I got the feeling that you interpreted the shards as sort of like symbiotes in Spider-Man, where it's not just like power, but it's actual like a intelligence behind it with more than just the innate intent.
Yeah, I think that's the case.
Like Nightblood, right?
Yeah, I think because you got to think of the Stormfather, and I don't know. I think it might be a little bit of both, but I think the user is more. I think it is power, but I think the shard probably drives your certain passions. So like, odium is, passion based, right? So like, it'll flare up those things, but Taravangian will now be driving. So right, so it's like whatever odium is in the background there, but Taravangian's driving the car, whereas the guy that was control in control of odium shard before is now like gone.
Yeah.
So I think I'm not sure. I think it is power, but I think there's also a presence involved as well. But I don't think the present controls the users.
I don't think we, because it feels like that's what he's hinting at, that there is like a greater will behind.
Here you go.
Shard.
So Aldan says it better than that. Power. It's power. The power has a will and intent of its own. So I think when you take that power, its intent and its will becomes the holders, but it also is. It's also like. I think Venom and Brock might be a decent, but it's different because they talk to each other, right?
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the kind of like back and forth I'm missing with the shards to kind of know.
I think the shard is driving. It's the driving force for their desires. So it's like sort of like
intrusive thought.
Yeah. I think it's sort of like it's like I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to say. I don't know. It's one of those. I think it's sort of just like. I think Taravangian was a very calculating guy, right? So I think now that he's got the odium shard, you're going to see him making some more, I don't know, passion-fueled decisions, but more, but his calculate, right? So he's gonna make some moves that are more fueled by his, passion, but they're going to be calculated because that's how Taravangian is. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little bit all over, but you get what I'm saying. It's hard. I think there's an intent, but I think that you're still being driven by the driver.
Because that was ultimately my biggest issue with the last book, was that I felt like we've been building up. I thought Odium and I can never remember his name. I thought them both were one of the same basically, and we were gonna get more of him, and then he dies before we actually really see what he does. Because like he's the only shard that knows how to splinter shards.
Well, yeah, I actually was I was quite glad that Taravangian took over, because I think it's more interesting being Taravangian, because you could see what he's willing to do to his own race of people to survive. So you put the passion of a shard like Odium into him with the will to try and take over all of the Cosmere, into a guy that's calculating enough to sacrifice his whole planet for his loved ones to survive, and all of a sudden you have this big bad guy that is extremely think of Taravangian on his best day with the diagram. That's I think the Taravangian we have now.
I think I just got like I just found something. It's now that you remind me of like Taravangian, his whole entire goal was trying to save as much as he could on Roshar,
right.
And all he could bargain for was his city with Odium. But now that he has Odium, it's almost like he's become the Rosharian version of what's his name of of the Stormblood leader.
Stormblood.
Sorry, not Stormblood. Ghostblood. What's his name?
Oh, Kelsier.
It's almost like he's the Kelsier of Roshar now, because Kelsier only cares about.
Maybe. I mean, it could be like, but I don't think Odium. See that, but that's where the Odium comes in. I don't think Odium's going to be satisfied with just Roshar, and I think Odium wants the whole Cosmere.
Well, yeah, but I think he would. Roshar would be his home, so he would do what he believes would be in Roshar's best interest.
So he'd give over Odium to the rest of the Cosmere as long as Roshar was left alone, type of deal.
Or he would conquer the rest of the Cosmere so that he can ensure Roshar
was safe.
Yeah.
Right. I think that's probably I think it could be That's why I think Odium being Taravangian is now interesting, because it's also a character we know.
Yeah, that's what I kind of wanted to learn about. What's his name?
Well, and his first move was to frickin' destroy frickin' Hoyd's copper mine. So, so that was but yeah, I survived. I survived Avatar. I still got to do my reviews of Avatar, so we'll get there eventually. But I finally have some time off work, so there you go. So, all right, so let's see here. Back to voting here. We've gotten through one bracket. Sanderson just made another 100 grand. Everybody, just so you know, we'll bring it up here. Well, because I mean his Sanderson's stream went, like his launch stream went up. So there you go. He's now rounding 12,700,000. He may hit 13 million by the time we finish with this bracket. So yeah, Sanderson is at 13 million.
What did his last Kickstarter make?
Well, the secret project one made 40 million. The figures, I think, made 15.
So he needs to beat 40 million by the end of this campaign to break a record.
Well, yeah, and it's on Backerkit too. It's not on Kickstarter, so Kickstarter's probably sad, but yeah, 40 million I think is probably the goal. I know that was a record breaker, so we'll see if we can do it again. I don't know. Right now, I mean, I would have said no if it was just the leatherbound, but with all the goodies and the new secret novel, I think he could hit 50 mil on this one. I don't know. I think he'll probably hit 20 million by the end of the night, which is fucking crazy.
But I'm glad I got to see you vote because I was only picking like one out of each.
See, that's part of why I wanted to do this, is because I wanted, anybody that watches me, can now, like, either if they weren't aware of this, they could now go make sure they voted in each section. Yeah, you just pick whichever emoji fits. So like here, so also Bearfog bracket for the Lawton. Moron's plan includes "We can never sleep again" phase. Matt knows Rand is in Falme. Last saw him in Carrion. I think it's got to be Moron. Oh God, Inktar dies pointlessly. There's a waygate on a beach for some reason. Fuck. It's so bad. There's a waygate in the middle of the fucking ocean. It's got to be Inktar, though.
They could have explained the waygate that it used to be a grove, but sea levels rose and it washed the grove away. But the waygate remained.
Yes, they could have done anything. Aldan says too, it will take time for it to start to bend to Terravania's will, though probably won't be too prominent in the next book. Yeah, so we'll see. I actually have to read.
Well, if he's setting up these cosmic foes to be the cosmic focus, like Sazed being that focus, what is it? Autonomy being a focus, and then Terravangian being Odium, then I guess I could see that. But I kind of want like a over-encompassing cosmic threat that they kind of have to tackle or work together, like, because right now they're all kind of separate and they're doing their own things. There's no combining interest of anyone on any of these spheres.
The link, Aldan, the link's on the community tab too, but I can send it to you. I can send it to you if you want directly. Here, let me do that real quick.
I also wanted to see more of Odium's home planet, because there was a short story that he wrote in the Arcanum Abound about his power system. And
shit! Like, God, I feel like
it was tied to diseases. So to gain more power, you'd get more sick. It would be like to get AIDS, you'd get superpowers.
God damn it! I thought we got some more Brays somewhere. I don't remember. I would like to see some more Brays, but it's one of those things I don't know if we will or not. Just because it's his home planet, but it's also the humans' home planet from right. So, it's right. So it's the halls of whatever. I always forget what they call it. The halls of justice. No, the halls of God. Why can't I remember what it's called? You know what everybody calls it, the Tranquiline Halls. There you go. Yes. What's up, Aldan? What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Hey,
Sanderson did it again, didn't he? Holy shit!
He did it, mate. He did it again. All right, what a champion! Unbelievable. I get up this morning. I'm like, there's this video, the notification. I wake up. I'm like, oh, what's this? And it's just When he was sitting there staring at the screen like this, right, for like a minute, I was like, I'm feeling a little bit uncomfortable now. What's going on?
Oh,
Then he
like the
pulls that
end before.
purple
Yeah. That's at the end of that video, right, where he's
smart
just staring at us like, dude, just okay. It's like this is Matt Hatch's work, isn't it?
I don't know, but it was
this
effective.
this part is Matt Hatch's work right here. It had to be, but but I think
It
the
was
crazy thing was I was at work
Hmm.
and I went to go check out the Backerkit, and it wouldn't let me on. It was broken.
Yeah. It was
Like
busted
he
for me
literally
too.
broke Backerkit.
Yeah. When I got back from taking Chelsea to bloody dance school or whatever, it was like I couldn't get in, and I was like, I've got to get one of the. I've got to buy. Well,
Let's see.
anyway.
You know what's cool? The OU we're going to translate, that is the same verb on Enoch being taken into heaven in the OT book of Enoch. So I heard. Well, I'm not familiar with Enoch, so I'm not sure. But that is
I am,
cool.
but I'm familiar with it, but I didn't know that. I'm gonna,
Well, there you
I'm
go.
gonna
What, the
check
Book
that
of
out.
Enoch?
Yeah.
There you go. We learned
That's-
something. Thanks, Mike.
You
Like,
learn
yeah,
something new every day, correct?
yeah.
I have heard of it. I haven't read it myself because I stick to just the biblical canon. But
Yeah. It is interesting, man. I mean, it's like having like a fan fiction effectively.
So Articus, you gotta get on some of our future Cosmere streams because you've had some
Yeah.
good insights. So you gotta get Sunlit Man read, and we'll have to do a Sunlit Man one for sure.
I have
but-
Sunlit Man and Yumi to still read.
Oh, I still gotta try and review him again. It's the only Cosmere book that's like.
I loved Tress. I heard a lot
Tress
of
I
people didn't
liked.
Tress.
I actually like
love
Tress a lot. I found the magic system on Tress very interesting. I'm very curious the home world where that all originates, but
Yeah, I still
I
haven't read
still
Trust.
don't. Okay. I had now. I know I'm deviating off the list again, but
Okay.
but sorry. Sanderson released his book order for 2023, and I don't understand how Tress came behind Mistborn. Well, it was his suggested reading order is Mistborn, Arrow 1, Warbreaker, and then Tress. I don't understand how you read Tress after Warbreaker, considering there's an Atlantean with a spaceship
Yeah.
at the end of Tress. I don't understand.
I would
Somebody
put
explain it
Warbreaker.
to me.
I would put Warbreaker first, only because Warbreaker was my favorite of the Cosmere.
I mean,
Your favorite?
I actually
Yeah.
stopped
love
because
it.
I stopped watching his suggested order because I'm like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean Tress after Warbreaker? That makes there's an Lantaran with a C on frickin' on the Tress planet. Like,
And it doesn't
what
make
if you-
sense till the next book.
Like I don't I don't. It's like man, I don't even. Well, it's like what are you supposed to make of a guy like it's like oh that you're from Cell? They'll be like, huh?
Yeah,
What's
I
this
just
globe? Like I don't understand. It's weird.
I loved Vashir. Vashir is just an amazing character.
Vasher's
And
awesome, yeah.
And
Vashir's-
I love the direction he took the Susborn and what's her name relationship, Ciri, right?
Siri, yeah.
Yeah,
It was like
I,
it
Yeah, that
was a
was
good
a-
take on like a forced marriage and her trying to
Yeah,
make the best of
100%.
it and everything. And
so like
Yeah, 100%. I love
I
both
just
the girls,
wanted-
man.
I just wanted Vivenna I have trouble with until she wises up towards the end. But I wanted more Vasher, I think it is the big thing, you know.
I want a
and,
family of Nightblood. That's what I want. I want more Nightblood.
Dude, I want to know what the
You
fuck
like that
Sebron
20
is doing. Like
I mean, we have
Sebron
Azure.
is now freaking fully invested god.
Dude,
Like what's his place in the what's his place in the Cosmere,
Yeah,
right? It's like it happened. It's like that's one powerful motherfucker, man. Like
he's
I
probably
don't,
the most powerful person in the Cosmere.
I think he's got to be, right?
He
I
has
mean,
to be, yeah.
he has to be.
I think so. I mean, that's if you think about it from an investiture point of view, there's no other being that. This is where Warbreaker 2 is going to be really interesting, right? Because whatever the time gap is between that event in Warbreaker and like how that's affected Susabron. Like if you think about Vasher, how he like defines himself as like more cognitive sort of spirit now than what he is like a human, more like
Yeah.
one of the fused. Like I wonder how Susabron is after a period of time, right?
Well,
because
and,
he's more invested than that.
Well, and I'm curious, like,
The shard is still alive, though, right? The shard of Warbreaker is still alive.
Endowment. Yeah, endowment's still alive. Hey, Honor's not dead. All right, brother. Honor's not dead. Okay, Honor's alive.
Who's going to be Honor?
Honor is going to be Dalinar, man. Dalinar will be the honor is in men of the men of Roshar, and it will manifest in Dalinar. Okay, that's
that. Yeah,
probably not, but I mean, I don't know. It's sort of a weird paradox. I don't know how that works because Honor is Windrunner, is the Windrunner shards, but I mean, bondsmiths are sort of break the rules. He is bound to Honor's, manifestation on Rosara. So,
well, it could be like how he did preservation, right? Because the myth race were manifestations of preservation and the mist, right? No, sorry, they were the creation of the Lord Ruler.
Yeah,
but the mist
Conjuring
still, yeah, the mists still happen, even though preservation is still whole again. So I would assume that
now. Yeah, it's not invested now, right?
Oh,
but I want. So
but didn't they react to Wax when he was Mistborn?
I think it was just the
myth. They did
actually. Wait.
Yeah, I'm not
sure. I'd have to go back and look. I don't know if they did anything.
I don't think he used them.
I don't think he used them. I think it was just the act of the mist swirling around him. I don't think it gave him anything.
Yeah, but it was like reactive to him, and then
they were reactive. You're right, but I don't think. Yeah, that's.
I don't know. I'd have to go back and look, to be honest.
A word random for that.
But I want to so like my curiosities for Sisebron is one is when we see him in 2, if we see him in 2, is Ciri going to be dead, or is he going to have found a way to artificially extend her life? And then
he can practically. I mean, I can't even remember. It's been a while. It's been a hot minute since I read Warbreaker, but like the amount of breaths, what that gives.
It would take a lot of breaths for. She has one, like, right? I mean,
yeah.
Ciri, that's one of the things that's also interesting. You hear about Vivenna getting all these gifts of breath, but Ciri has one, and which is weird because of how she's talking about how vibrant all the colors are and stuff around Sisebron. So I'm wondering if her being in the vicinity of Sisebron is going to affect her in some sort of way or something like that, because she seems to see vibrant colors and she's still only got one breath, right? Like I didn't miss something there, did I?
He could give it. Could he not give it?
He would give her. Yeah, I mean, he could give her all the ones except for the ones that Vasher gave her, but that would be a fuck ton, man.
Yeah.
And then that would neuter him a little bit. I mean, he'd still be powerful, but I mean, I don't know.
He's massively OP, but like he almost can't be there for book 2, right? I don't know. He's too OP.
I don't know. I don't know. Kelster versus the Cosmere is coming up soon, so we'll see how that goes. I mean, Ghostbloods, right? That's Era 3 is Ghostbloods, right? So
what do you think this book's gonna be? What do you think this future?
It's gonna be future era. It's gotta be. It's gotta be Stormlight, right? It's gotta be Stormlight. Well, no, because wait, I can't say that. I don't. What? So Sunlit Man is Stormlight, right? Technically,
that's already way in the future. I reckon.
Right, but I'm just trying to connect. So we have a Stormlight adjacent book, right? We sort of have. Well, but yes. I mean, we don't have.
What
anything,
about this?
Like,
what is?
Don't know.
What is? Do we know how time works between spheres?
Dude, what if it's fucking the war, Aldan? What if it's the fucking the war from fucking Sunlit Man? Oh,
no spoils, but yeah.
That's why I stopped it there. What if it's the war? Oh my god!
Because like in our universe, like with time dilation, just traveling at those speeds, like especially since they have spaceships now in the Cosmere.
I wonder if he his North party.
You'll have some sort of like Cosmere standard that he's worked out that he'll apply.
I know, but like
it'll be different system to system.
Like if you were like I forget what they call a Kandra traveling in like an Elantrian spaceship from sphere to sphere, you would lose time or gain time.
But I guess it depends on your. No, he'll have a Cosmere standard. that will be like in between. Just thinking about how his brain works,
Well,
he'll
I
have
think-
something that's consistent that is in between the spaces of the solar systems.
I think until we get a title, it's gonna sort of be impossible to figure out what it's gonna be.
It's got to be, dude. It's got. I don't know, but like if I think about the what is it? That thing that he released, that was with the weird sort of like Rosharan.
Curiosities. Oh wait. What do you
Nah,
mean?
the one that was like the Rosh, where it was like a Rosha, like a dude in shard plate, right? Like a spaceman in shard plate.
Oh, you mean
on-
from the yeah.
On the Dusk Planet or whatever, with the ones above.
Yeah.
And there was like the Scadrian ship there and all that sort of stuff, right? So I'm thinking it's going to be like past that even, because that's the most far out thing that we've seen so far, I reckon.
Dude, what if he just fucking just nukes our brain and it's the fight for the part of the fight for the Tranquiline Halls or something? It's just like what? It's like what? It's like what do we just fucking go into? I mean, future era, right? I mean, like that. What does that mean? I mean, because like what? I don't even know what that means. Like future era.
It means S-16 in space.
What if it's the war? Holy shit! God damn, man.
I have no idea.
What if it's like Empire Strikes Back, right? Of the Cosmere section.
Well, because
he throws that out there.
Well, it's one of those things. It's like I don't know. I am like I know my problem. Like I want to know how Tress and Yumi are going to fit into the greater Cosmere, other than their planets in the Cosmere. You know what I mean? They got to fit them in somewhere, right? So it's like Sunlit Man. At least we know how it fits into everything, right? Yumi and Tress, it's just like it's hard for me to be like, oh yeah, they're in the Cosmere, but they don't affect anything. You know what I mean? It's just like, oh, they're there, right?
I think it's gonna stay that way.
You think so? You think they're just gonna stay like freaking backwater planets that nobody cares about?
Yeah, I think that was right. I think that was his intention with the.
Well, and I think that's why I like Sunlit Man the best out of the group, just because it actually while the other ones are Cosmere, Sunlit Man is actually connected to the Cosmere, right? So
and it affects other elements of
stories. It affects everything. Right? Yeah, big fucking time. So, all right. So let's see here. Oh, by the way, just if for those of you at home keeping track,
another 100K.
Yes, Thanks, actually, we have busted 12.8 million. We're 12.81 million. Holy fuck!
Like, I went for the 325 pack. I went for that 325 one.
You went for the 325. Hold on, let me go. Let me look here. Tiers. So you got yourself. I wish this one right here.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
What Radiant pack did you get?
I'm a Will Shaper. The one that's about freedom, mate. Yep.
Yeah, Will Shaper's actually pretty good.
Yeah, it's the one.
It's too bad. It's too bad. The only Will Shaper we have is freaking Venli, but.
Yeah, which doesn't make sense to me, mate.
Her sister was so much more interesting than her in the newest book.
Hey Trip. Hey LPK. How are you? There's a link in the community page if you guys want to hop in. We're just hanging out and whatever.
Yeah, I agree, Ethan. I would have loved it if we had had Esh and I take that role.
Yeah, Esh and I was so much better than Venli.
But it's Brandon, guys. Like, you know, we're probably supposed to be feeling like that at this point, right? So like,
well, but we're also
skill to turn that around.
Dude, it just went up freaking $7,000. Fuck me. All right. So, but we're also supposed to like freaking lift.
I don't hate lifts. I know it's an unpopular opinion, but I think
I can't. Look, I love lifts with. I like lift with Zeth.
Yeah,
I like that because they're completely different. So
it's funny, yeah.
We're going all over the place, Trip. So we're trying to get through my voting here too. So, but
this is the best, man. The Dane is
okay. It's crazy. You start thinking about it. Like when you read them, it's like, oh my god. Landfair asks what is slower than a horse after walking and killing the guy for his horse. Rand murders a bully nurse. Oh, for fuck's sake! It's got.
I went with Inter, I think, for this one, 'cause that was fucked.
Well, no, you vote for all of them, man.
No, you only vote once, man.
No, you vote for each Backit. See,
Huh?
everybody, nobody knows how to do this. These are both work. So think of it like games in basketball. 1 is versus 9, who wins? Then 4 is versus 5, who wins? Then 2 is versus 10, who wins?
Hang on, did I fuck this up? I might have
You guys, I'm telling you, like you gotta. It's March Madness. It's like these are all basketball games. There has to be a winner and a loser in each bracket, and then they move on to the next bracket.
Ah, shit! I'll go back and do some more then, because I only picked one out of each bucket.
No, you have to think of it like a tournament bracket, right? You know, it's like these guys are fighting each other, right?
Yeah,
there you go.
Right.
Man, I'm glad I'm doing this. Everybody didn't know the rules, apparently.
Education's important, Steve.
There you go.
Educated the masses, mate.
Egwene hates that Nynaeve gets all the attention and is also never there for her. Ishmael undermines his own master plan by releasing Lanfear.
To be fair, isn't Egwene wanting all the attention in keeping with her book character as well?
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
They haven't actually. I don't think they've done a horrible job of Egwene. They've done a good job of Egwene. She's a bitch in the book. She's a bitch in the show.
True. We just hate her. We don't want episodes about her.
Yeah, if you want, it's in the links in the community tab there, Trip. If you want, so Trip, I haven't voted in the last bracket. Have only managed to accuse Dane of going on a power trip. Oh, I have no idea what that's about. All right.
I still can't believe we didn't even get one line from Arthur Hawkwing in season 2. Not one.
Dude, that guy's from Last Kingdom.
You got one line, if I remember correctly. I can't remember what it was, but he said something.
He's like, your ass looks good, bro.
Something about talk to Amarisu, she's the boss.
Look at those booty cheeks.
You're a hero now, Harry.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Matt. We saw you last night. You're a hero, right? You're in the horn. Yes, a resounding FU. Thank you, Sam.
You know how, like in the last Avatar, the Water Tribe guys shit talked Aang because he didn't know any other bending, and it was kind of like the writers making fun of themselves for terrible writing. It would have been hilarious if Arthur Hawkwing made fun of Matt's dagger on a stick.
Yeah, he's like, why do you have a bedpost? Horn sounder. What? Why have you confused the banner pole for a staff? I don't understand. What is happening here? Horn sounder, you're not the banner man. Where's the banner? Why are we on a fucking rampart? Why have you called us here? There's only like 5 guys over there. What is happening? I don't understand why we're here. What the fuck?
Also,
and
he just jumps back. He jumps back in the horn. He's like, fuck this. He just goes back in.
And if I remember correctly, the horn could only be blown for the light and not for the shadow. But they thought it could be blown for both.
Correct.
So before Matt in the show blows the horn, he thinks he's an evil guy. So would he have been able to blow the horn?
Well, what do you really think that's going to apply to the show?
Did he discover he was a good guy in the mirror?
No, he discovered he was a good guy after blowing the horn.
Oh, that's right.
Before he thought he just murdered
people. He was the Highlander after he blew the horn. I know everything. I have everything.
And to be fair, that particular point is a bit of... I mean, there is often discussion around the whole concept that the horn cannot be blown for,
ladies. Oh, no, sorry.
Pleasure.
That it can only be blown on the side of the light.
The horn can't be blown for pleasure. That was good.
Well, especially not that now that it's up Amarasu's ass.
Yeah, that was.
I don't think anybody wants to blow that horn again.
Yeah,
ever.
That was the natural place for it to go, right? Then shove it right up her fucking. She keystreamed the shit out of that thing. Like she's like, get up there, son of a bitch. Like, is that on here? Is keystring the horn of Valyr? Well, I'm sorry.
No,
Was that?
I don't think so.
Well, there are still other. How many is in this one? I haven't looked at this set of brackets yet because I
So this
don't
is
think we're
this is so this
down
is
to.
another. So we're down to the. So this narrows it down from 128 to 64. So that means that. Well, what? There's 4 brackets of what? 2, 4, 6, 8. So what? There's 16. What? 32. So there's 32 of them in here.
Yeah, there's another set. No, I accuse
no, this is the
Dane
last-
of
this-
being on a power trip because there are certain ones that he is insistent are going to make it through to the finale.
Oh, that is a power trip.
Uh-huh.
What failed? What meant? What?
Listen, he gets
Oh,
veto power. He gets
the
veto
one-
power.
The one about he is like obsessed with Lan not being able to read. You know, the whole land fear is land fear in
Oh,
the
in the
old tongue. But yet in the show, the way they set that all up, it's as if Lan
What was
can't
that up against?
prophecy. Oh God, I don't remember because I voted for the other thing,
I
and
think
then I
I
got
voted for the other
black.
thing too.
I got
don't know.
blackmailed into switching my vote.
That
Well, did you
doesn't
vote
seem-
for
that
land
doesn't-
fear across the board? I bet you would, right?
That doesn't seem that.
Why do you, I
bad.
don't remember either without looking, but yes, I did go for the other one because
Ooh,
yeah, okay, but it's
Dude.
your interpretation of how they presented that in the show as to whether Lan really can't read Old Tongue or not.
Trip is a traitor. it was up against Juan manhandling land. Oh
Like,
damn! I don't.
You say his
rigged your own
name too
contest. Oh my
often,
God.
and he appears. Oh my
Oh
God!
no! Dissension in the ranks, Dane. Watch out. I do.
Jane.
Like I have to say, like this one right here is, I don't know. So I think I have to go with Min turning into a carnival freak because Alana should not even be in the show yet. But
Yeah, that's me turn into a carnival freak. Is that, I'm not sure anything annoys me as much as that.
Wait,
I'm
where are
gonna-
you guys at? I'm behind you. Which one are
okay,
you
well I
in?
can go back
Right.
up if you want. So where are you at, Trip? Well, I want to know. What
I
1
haven't-
million
I
votes.
haven't done any of them yet.
I want. Okay,
just-
so
okay.
we'll get Trip's votes here because so
Oh,
okay, but
God.
we have to go through them or we're gonna be here till midnight tomorrow. For fuck's sake, God damn it.
That's all right, man.
Okay,
Rand,
so we have
well,
one
like, what
of-
like
Okay.
what's weird, right? What's weird right now is I keep
Okay,
looking
we'll
at the
be-
viewership, right? And it like StreamYard says we have 41 watching. There's like 23 people on X watching. I was like, I've never like when I
Oh.
went over there and
Oh.
nobody like there's no chat, so I don't know if it's a glitch or not. So, but whatever, we're gonna go with
Oh.
it.
They're
Roll
all
with it.
bots.
They're all bots. Oh my
God.
Those porn bots are out of control. So maybe,
Those are
but some of
those
the
are
chicks are hot. so
Dane's
they're all right.
bots to make sure we
That's
vote
okay.
correct.
Da-
way.
Dane,
it's
Dane, am I
making me-
able to send in mail-in ballots for the voting?
Sure.
Okay,
I'm
okay,
not in
wait.
charge. Okay,
we
so
have
all right, so
so-
number one, so the first one, Trip, is Rand defeats Turok with the one power, not a sword fight. Matt asked Rand about their friends saw Egwene the day before.
Oh, that one has to be Rand.
Yeah, okay,
That
we're on
is-
this definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay.
Then we have Varen cannot count fades. Moron and Suan are 60 during the Aiel War.
That one.
That one would be their ages. Yes.
Okay, I voted for the fades, but you know that one was sort of like that one's gonna drop off the list pretty quick, I would think.
Yeah,
Then you have the Horn of Valyr is a jug. Leandra berates Matt until he cries.
Oh, the fucking Horn of Valyr. You know it's gotta be
You gotta
that
be the Horn of
one.
Valyr.
I agree.
This is a
Right.
close
Leandra
one. This,
berating Matt was way worse.
Oh, my
this is a tight one. 11 to 10 right now. Elaine half heals Rand's wound. Nynaeva's right there. Maiden hand talk involves sweeping arm gestures.
Maiden hand talk was so bad.
This is really close, guys.
That
If you haven't voted, go get your vote in,
Okay.
man. These are
I've
getting
got a-
close.
Because think of it, right?
doing this
We're gonna
stuff
have to
has made me
live
realize
with that
how fucked
mating
up.
hand talk for the entirety of season 3.
No, it'll offend some. It'll offend some actual deaf person at some point. They'll change it.
Yeah,
for sure.
but what the hell is Elaine doing healing his wound and
Turning it into a
That's
cinnamon
what-
roll.
that's
Like I don't
extreme.
understand why Elaine turned
you
Rand's
know,
leg into a
and they
cinnamon roll.
fucked
I
up
don't.
the whole Nynaeve shit there. And okay, Dane, do not yell at me. Okay,
I voted
but
for cinnamon roll healing. So
To be fair, it doesn't even matter because Nynaeve shouldn't be able to heal.
It was Moraine that healed him in the book, right?
So,
No.
Well, I mean, the reason he survived the Fane dagger was because it was countered by the Ishi wound. If he was just stabbed by the dagger, he would have died.
But that's like later.
So Dane says, as long as you vote the right way, mail-in ballots are accepted. So just make sure.
You know what?
Chairman Mao. Oh, wow. Okay, we're getting.
I am going to rename you Trump on Red Hand if you keep.
Hey, wow.
Power trip. Oh, wow. We're on a power trip too, huh? Okay, wow.
Have you seen
it's getting real now?
Have you seen the dictator when he?
Okay, so face it on
right.
your feet, then proceed to kneel for the rest of the season is probably the most overt and deliberate middle finger to fans yet. So that one, and Arrow are pretty much going to be my front runners for the winners.
I just created a tie. I have to
go. We're in a tie. 11s. Oh my God, it's getting. I don't know if Dane likes that vote or not yet. We'll see. But Rand didn't have any training in the show, so he couldn't beat Turok. Right. I remember that was the excuse.
Oh,
it wouldn't make any sense for Rand to beat him in a sword fight. It's like, well, no shit, that's your fault, dumbass.
He was taught by the crazy
Errol,
dude,
crazy man.
Errol. So
Errol's my boy.
Come on,
Errol's my boy.
Alrighty, so now we're into the next step.
We got Moron's plan includes a "we can never sleep again" phase. Matt knows Rand is in Falme. Last saw him in Carrion.
Yeah, not just, but it has to be the "we can never sleep again."
It has to be.
Oh my God!
It has to be.
Really?
Errol was a blade master. That's true. Dane's cooking
hey, let's just feed Rand to Lanfear. Come on.
Like Lan is emotional support. The most unemotional guy in the book is emotional support. And I did get a kick out of the one. I don't think I voted for it, but the one where it says Lan doesn't have a single thought of Nynaeve all of season 2. I'm like, holy shit, that's true. I didn't even think about that. You didn't think about it once.
But it's important for a warder to not only provide emotional support, but to carry his eyes and eyes first.
Nynaeve was thinking more of whatever the Alana's two warders were than thinking about.
That's a real question. How many dicks is Alana going to get?
But where does the third one go?
In her ear. Okay, so the next one is Ingtard.
Punch a couple in the side, stick some more dicks in there. I reckon she can take 20.
Ingtard,
right in the asshole. That's where it goes. Okay.
It's gonna
Ingtard dies pointlessly.
It's gotta be Ingtard.
It has to be right.
Fucked up. Oh my God.
All right. So then we have Lanfear asks, Lanfear asks, what is slower than a horse? After walking and killing the guy for his horse, Rand murders a bully nurse.
The Lanfear one has to win.
No, it doesn't.
Rand
murders a nurse. Really?
She says that line while the show establishes that the Forsaken can travel. Why?
Yeah, that may be why, but Rand murders somebody.
Murdered somebody in cold blood.
Come on.
At least he did something. That was an action he did on his own. He wasn't told to do it by a woman.
So you're okay with Rand being a murderer?
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Wait, Rand is a murderer. Everybody's a murderer.
At least he chose to be a murderer, okay? At least he didn't have Lanfear with her finger up his ass telling him what to do like a puppet.
Are you sure?
Maybe she did. She's like, go murder Rand. And he's like, okay.
It was off screen, Artie. Okay, come on.
All right.
Come on. Everything happens off screen on the show.
Thank you, Gadfly, for
being
a member. Okay. Again, I appreciate it. Thank you, buddy. If you want links under the community tab, you should be able to see it if you want to pop in. So it should be available to you now. Let's see here. Lanfear asks, what is slower? Oh, wait, we just did that. Sorry. Egwene hates... I
don't care about either one of those, quite honestly.
Yeah, I voted for Ishmael because I hate Ishmael in the show.
Yeah,
that's what I
the
did.
whole.
shut up.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
We'll
went
go
after this
dumpster
show.
fire on that one. What the
Yeah.
hell? I will bow to peer pressure in voting on that one. Just 'cause I
Gadfly says,
care.
but remember,
Should be out
it was
to no one.
Moraine's plan to have Rand kill that guy to get X. That's true. So it's Moraine's
Ooh,
fault. So it
that's
wasn't
funny.
his action, Articus. It was Moraine's
Yeah.
master plan. that
Can't
had
let him
killed.
have agency.
Smartest woman alive.
There you go.
Listen, I just can't wait until Rand gets reincarnated in female Ishi's body. That's all I'm waiting for.
Oh, that's gonna be great. Yeah.
Don't give them ideas, mate. They know
They're
they
gonna
watch
do
this-
it.
Oh,
They're gonna
hey!
do it.
We already know it's gonna be Morandina. We already
Yes,
know.
we already
Lauren
know.
Dina.
Well, that I'm thinking as a present for Dane, it's going to be Zelia Mendez Jones.
Who's Zelia Mendez?
Was she
Jones?
the dark
The
friend
one that
barmaid?
played. No, she played the.
Renna. That was
Yep.
Renna.
That
Oh
was Red.
God, Jesus Christ! Can we?
Dane
Yeah.
has
Everyone
a
talks up-
a
everyone talks-
very special feeling about her. That would be great
sure
if
he
they
does.
brought her.
She's dead, isn't she?
No, she.
Sure he does.
Oh no.
Doesn't
So,
matter how many died at the end of season 1 and just appeared again.
You're not wrong.
Mate, they're not
yeah.
gonna take a Gwen's like uber girl boss moment away from her and say, "Oh,
Wait,
she didn't actually
are-
do it." There's no way.
Wait, are the only
dead.
two that are gonna survive gonna be Suroth and her? They're just gonna be walking on the beach and be like, "That was a close one."
I love you
Sudam,
too, Dane.
find me a Dame.
Maybe.
We need to get regroup with the
Maybe.
Forerunners, and it's like, oh God, is that yeah?
Well, I
Yeah.
don't know. I saw something that seemed to show Suroth just bobbing in the water out there
Hey,
in the
buddy.
ocean in one of the shots.
well, yeah, she
Yeah, but
ju-
that's
she
'cause of all
jumped
the-
overboard before the
What's that?
explosion.
All right,
She's got
next
inbuilt flotation devices in her like extra cranium space.
Just
Oh,
go
we
heat up the
have-
oven to,
It's like
Wait,
an air
wait,
balloon.
wait,
It's like an
wait.
airbag.
It's like a personal
we
raft.
have
I want,
double.
yeah, I want to get it in for you.
in the
Just
next
so
one.
put it, heat up the oven at 325. We'll get it in for you in a second. Okay.
I'll just be up playing with my friends if you need me.
Okay. All right.
325?
Yeah, 325. I hit the wrong button. I didn't mute. Yeah, 325. I think it is. It's on the plastic on the thing. It tells you how to heat it up.
Yeah, her ball.
Sorry,
cap
I
splits
totally
open
didn't
and
mute any of that.
inflates. Like
Gadfly welcome to Dragon Storm, Gadfly.
Yeah, I did. You must have been away. Yeah, thank you again. We'll thank you again. Meanwhile,
I was
in
not
Sanderson land.
Wait,
Meanwhile, hold on.
We're not
Don't worry.
done
We're gonna
with
come
that.
back, Trip. We gotta come back. Every time Sanderson makes another $100,000 in 5 minutes, we
and
have
Angel
to.
gets
we-
things.
How much
So-
are you
so-
getting, Prophet? Huh?
I
I'm
don't
feeling
know.
There's
He
some
can just-
conflict of
Just
interest.
give me the
Enough.
swag for free. I'll keep advertising, and I'm good with that. So we're now at 12.9 million. He made an under 100 grand while we were looking at those brackets. So just so
well,
everybody knows.
okay. So, quick question on that.
Yes,
So,
Beck.
how much do you have to pledge for the leather-bound copy?
The leather bound
200
itself
Yeah,
is 250.
Yeah.
But there's a whole bunch of
Oh, for,
there's a whole bunch of levels. Trip like he's doing another secret novel. He's got a bunch of like swag too. So it's more than just the leather bounds now. It's just the leather bound plus other stuff available.
And it's technically
The thing
two leather
about-
bounds.
The
that's
thing
technically
about
two.
that, though, is I think you can at least trust Sanderson as opposed to Rothfuss.
Oh
You know,
yeah.
As far as like giving your
gonna
money,
finish
and you're
this shit.
probably going to get what.
Oh well, like what his other
Well, he's already done
Kickstarters
it.
have been resounding successes, and hell, I got shit from each of them, and I was completely happy. So,
Yeah,
100%.
see, I kicked myself that I didn't commit to the last one, mate. That I bailed on. it in the last
I
minute.
wish I could, but like I said, if I had got the Way Kings one, then I would probably be in on this. I just can't afford it right now.
Well,
but
hey, I have
Well, we-
applications for sugar mamas. If anyone wants to buy me that leather.
there you go. Hey, me too. Right here.
I'm more than willing to watch Haldan kick himself.
Oh, okay.
I'll
Okay.
bet- I'll bet you
Don't
that.
make promises and then not come through on him, Haldan. Come on. Come on.
All right. So Trip, we're on.
Okay.
Alana is double penetrated.
Are
Min
we
is turned
wait,
into
I
a
have
cannibal freak.
question. I have a
That's
question
carnival freak.
because that is the way it has been phrased, but are we sure that she was actually double penetrated?
Yes.
Are we sure
had?
that
We're sure that
Mastiff
we want-
actually
confident.
has a penis? I'm not
Oh
sure
shit!
about that
I didn't
yet.
even think about that.
Pegging her with her sword hilt still counts.
You know, he
Oh,
might have
yeah.
just been dry humping her ass. Okay?
Well, she could
'Cause,
make a
you
dildo
know,
with the one power.
Wait, hold on.
Varen made a
Well,
sword.
wait, Tripp's onto something, right? Because the one that
Chip's always
that-
on something, mate.
Wait, so hold on, because the warder that joined for the other warder was the one that was in the butt, right? So she might.
Maxim, yes, Reeves.
Yeah,
Yes,
Maxim joined for Ivron, right? So he was
exactly.
maybe Maxim was actually in Ivron on top.
Ivan. There's no R in there.
Why are we talking about this? I fucking swear. It's fucked up.
What do you mean? This is the first.
This is
Poor
Yeah, what
Dobie.
Obi
Poor
said.
Dobie.
This is the first lesson taught to novices that require help in training in the one power. I don't know why you have such an issue with it.
Oh man! All right. So Ormin is turned into a carnival freak.
Okay.
Which one do you want? Trip? That's where I ended. That's the last one I had.
Okay.
Min is disgraceful. Alana getting double penetrated
I'm
is
gonna go with
fine.
Min on this one because that's
I'm right there.
so fucking wrong.
Plus Alana getting double penetrated.
I
is
can
pretty
handle
stupid.
double penetration. I cannot handle carnival
You can.
freak.
You can handle it. Trip?
Hey, well, hey, you heard it here first, people. Trip can handle it. You can handle it. Okay, sorry. So hey, you said it on me, Trip. I didn't even. You just offered it.
Oh,
up.
I said it
did.
intentionally, and you know that.
Ladies, hello. Okay. So next one is Pern blocks Ishmael's attacks with his shield with a shield. Egwene was able to put an add-on.
Oh
on
my god! How are we
Yeah.
supposed to choose
That-
between
Egwene-
Oh,
those?
I'm going with
Bullshit.
Pern. It's got to be Pern.
No,
It's gotta be
really.
Pern.
It's good. What about Egwene being able to
No.
put the Adam on Renner was the most stupidest shit. Oh, they couldn't have contrived
That-
the more stupid shit if they tried.
Anything
I
involving
Like,
agree
Pern.
literally
with Hal
impossible.
Dan on this one because Egwene. No,
Literally impossible.
no, that's not how it fucking works. It can't
Why
work
does
that
Perrin?
way.
Why does Perrin have a shield? Why is Perrin doing anything with Ishmael? Period.
I want Parrot to be a werewolf. That's what I want.
That's it. That's all I
No,
wanted.
it's
Like,
gotta be
that would've- like
Egwene.
if you made him a
Egwene.
werewolf, the whole season is saved. Just turn him into a werewolf, and it's a win. Like I would have been like, dude, I made a mistake. Wheel of Time season 2 is great. Perrin is a werewolf frolicking around with Hopper. They're having sex on top of dead Edmund Valda. It's crazy.
Hey, they'd make a game out of that now if they did that. So.
Oh, and
Would've been
Hopper
smart
is
marketing
trans
for
in
it.
this one, right? They got a female
Hopper-
dog to play a
Why
male
not?
dog.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay, wait. Now we're on Matt and more.
Well, everybody sounded like they were all. Why is it behind? It looks like people are more pro Shield than.
I haven't voted yet,
Adams.
mate. My vote counts for 10.
Oh shit!
they
Okay.
are, but come on.
They-
okay,
some of these are ex-
Dane, Egwene putting the Adam on Rena had better make it all the way fucking through. Is all I'm saying.
Young
I will
That
Buffalo.
was the dumbest thing in the entire
Yours,
show.
you better take care of mine.
Young Buffalo.
Dude, you know what I really wish? I really wish they made him a bear brother and not a wolf brother, like they were talking about,
Yeah.
right? They were
Real
talking
fun.
about making him being able to
No
speak.
shot.
I
No
know that's
shot.
what they were talking about before.
No way.
They were
Ain't
talking
no
about
way.
they were
Yeah,
talking
they
about
were-
making him speak to
They were
bears.
gonna do it. Yeah, they were gonna do it too. Like,
Oh
until
god, I
Nathan
wish
Earth
it
said
would. It
no.
would have been
They
so
could
great
at
if he was a
least-
wolf brother.
They could at
Would've been
least
the
make
best.
him like Barrack out of the Bulgariad. That
No,
might have
it-
been kind of cool,
Yeah.
you
It
know.
would have.
That
It
would've
would have
been-
been
that would've
like.
been
It would have been like Baldur's Gate 3. That the bear dude that you have sex with. What's his name?
Let's not talk. Yeah, well, that's what.
I
That's
just-
what they
man,
could have done.
I don't
I
know.
do
Do
imagine-
bears
Oh.
do bears do about double penetration, Artie?
With Perrin, they'd make an exception, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. We're on to Matt throws his
Matt
spear.
throws his spear into Rand. Moron can resist the fourth oath she swore to Swan. Oh Jesus! It's
To
gotta
be fair,
Okay,
Moraine
which
can-
spear is he referring to
They're
here,
both
Matt?
retarded.
Oh my
Both those
god!
things are equally retarded.
gotta be his spear.
It's all your. It is. It's the spear because
Yeah,
that
and
I
Moraine-
don't know.
I
It's not even a
spear.
Yeah. And
I don't
Moraine
know.
ignores
Yeah.
every single
Spear,
oath. She broke
okay.
every oath.
It's not
Let's
even
just
a
hang
spear.
on. Let's think about this. Let's think about this, people. Right? Matt throwing a spear into Rand is obviously retarded, but Moron resisting the fourth oath that she swore to Swan personally, and they made a big deal out of it. Literally breaks their own rules and makes the show a fucking mockery of itself.
But she broke almost every single oath anyway, so it doesn't really matter. She
Yeah,
killed
but this one,
innocents.
but this one, they spent significant camera time on making sure they got the shot of
Matt
fucking
made
sucking
a
on the rod
spear
thing.
out of a bedpost.
Yeah, well, but that's not in question here, mate.
And
Whether
then he threw it.
Rand, question.
And then he killed Rand with it. Like I can't.
Like I said, that's top tier retardation.
Oh
But
God.
moron resisting
Yeah,
the
but
force oath is like
That's really
world-breaking.
I'm with you there, Aldan, but there's also the fact, even though Dane talks about it's just the moment itself, but Matt throwing his spear into Rand also breaks Min's visions. Because she saw him stab Rand, not throw a fucking spear into
And
him.
she said kill Rand,
Yeah, but-
specifically.
Yeah,
well,
she
but-
was wrong.
but-
She was
But
wrong.
if I was prosecuting this case, Trip, what I would say is that Min is supposed to not be able to completely interpret her visions properly all the time in the books. So sometimes she doesn't know exactly.
We're
what they
not
mean.
talking the books, though, are we? We're talking the show.
Yeah, but if I was prosecuting this case, I would say if they were making the show, they were thinking about that.
Guilty.
They wanted to present something from the law, and they were like, "Oh, we'll make it a little bit shady."
I would
That's probably
say
exactly what they did, though.
overruled. Okay, so
Oh my God.
I'm sticking with Matt because I mean, it's Matt, and I went the other way on one before. And
What the hell is penis
Matt.
Ulander? Is that?
What the
I
hell
don't know.
are you?
I don't
What?
know. I don't even know what the hell penis Ulander is. Okay, Logain trains Rand for 27 seconds. His name is Archer Hawkening, apparently.
Oh my God,
That
that was
wins.
so bad.
I sort of want to vote for Archer Hawkening.
That was
Art of
so
Hawkening.
bad.
I'll vote for Art of Hawkening.
Huh?
I sort of want to vote for Archer Hawkening.
I voted for it.
Yeah, I know, but still, number one, Logain trains, really? And number
Yeah.
two, for that, I mean, come on. I have to go with Logain on
Oh
that one.
boy,
I did.
I just have to. Hawkening
No,
is
I'm going the other one.
hysterical.
Hawkening. It's
I'm
funny,
going for
but
the
it's
lols.
oh my
I'm here for
God.
the memes. I'm going for the lols.
All right. So last bracket here. We got the Brandy Stasher bracket. All right.
This one was difficult.
Is it okay? Here we go. Rand is told to face it on your feet, then kneels for the rest of the season. The
That's the
6
worst
inch
thing that
graves
happened.
are back. It's
Okay, that one's easy because it has
That's
to be
easy.
Rand kneeling.
Yeah,
That's the worst thing that happened.
That one could be like the winner.
That is the winner. That is
That
that
could be
You can,
the-
stop
I
the
think
comp-
so.
you can stop the contest now.
I don't
That
know.
fucking right there was the worst thing that
That's the arrow through the
Nah.
leg is pretty bad. Like I don't know, but this one could win the
happened. Yeah,
tournament.
no, that's worse.
I don't know, the
Which is
damn
worse.
dagger. The dagger damn near does it.
God, there's so much bad shit. It's
There
crazy.
is. It's, yeah.
Trip, the dagger is retarded. We all agree the dagger is retarded, but making literally
Yeah, he's-
subverting the best line in the fucking
Well-
series.
Well, and they hype it up.
He's
They
beyond.
hype it up as like, oh, he's gonna do cat crosses the courtyard, and then literally 5 seconds after it says face on your feet, he's on his knees for the
That's
rest
what I
of the
mean.
episode.
It is,
It's
They
but
like,
they
literally
already
subverted the scene.
ruined. They already ruined Kneel or be knelt in season 1. You know,
Yes,
so
refer to
I
my
don't
previous
know. It's
complaint
gonna
about
get
the
rough.
fucking moron
oh
thing.
yeah, no,
It
we-
is
we-
going to get rough here. Okay. Anyways,
All right, so next
Oh.
is Lan has become an expert on one power lore.
and yet he cannot read the old tongue.
A novice can barely list the 5 flows of the one power.
I think
Okay, this time
I'm voting for the Lan one personally.
I don't know. I got to go with the novice because that's the whole,
where do
the
you want-
entire breaking of
They have
them
better
and their
things to do,
stupid
Trip.
one power. Yeah,
They
okay.
have better things to do. They need to learn about double penetration and how to ease into anal.
Well, they gotta drink the shit water too, right? They gotta
how to
drink,
ease the
drink
badger.
drink
They've
shit
taken
water.
that ease the badger.
No,
shit
that
from
was
the-
water wrung out from Alana's
Dude,
bed.
I
Thank you
cannot.
very much.
Oh god, I cannot believe that was actually a scene. Her going, well, Egwene, you have to let them ease into your anus. And she's like, and Egwene's like,
Well,
huh?
that's what the
And
novice
she's like,
is-
oh shit, my bad, I didn't know. I had no
That's what
idea
the
that's what
novice
you're
was
talking
confused about. She's like, "Oh, did Alana mean her private lessons with me, or the actual lessons with me?"
about. When Alana was inside me, it wasn't like that at all. Like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Well, she was playing with that pomegranate awfully sensually,
It's
so.
supple and you put it in your anus. It's like Jesus Christ, Alana, fuck off.
Okay,
Jesus
okay, here
Christ.
we go. We
The
got
dark
2 more to
friends
go.
have the dark
do you-
friends have take your wait. The dark friends have take your daughter to work day. Pern whispers about the rage inside him.
I think it's got to
Oh,
be.
it's take your daughter. Gotta be take your daughter.
The puppy
There's a
Trolloc.
tempest
Dark
within
friend
me.
child care.
To take your daughter to work day though is
Oh
stupid.
god, it's so
obviously.
bad. It's so bad.
Yeah, but wasn't yeah.
I
Well,
still
it
think
wasn't-
they should have implied that kid got eaten.
Yeah,
By
they
Narg?
should. They
Should've
would
hold what?
that's another
That would've
thing
been
that would have
good. That
saved the
makes sense.
scene. If Ishmael came out there like, "Oh, come pet the Trolloc,"
Get
and the
her to the
Trolloc
Trolloc.
bit her arm
Yeah.
off and then ate him, it's like, "Holy shit! Okay, that was pretty cool."
And he laughed while it happened. It would have been
And
perfect.
laughed and like stomped on her face. It's like,
But if she's
Was it
not
going
bad,
to
he just wants to die.
It's like, God damn, man. No,
But he
Ishi
didn't-
is insane. We're not on Mornington. Ishi is insane and has flaming fucking eyeballs. Like,
They're not doing, but they've done Moradin since the start for a reason, right?
It's-
Because it's not
it's
going
like,
to go the
no.
distance. It's only going to go for like 4 seasons.
Especially when
more-
they have more Dina. Yeah.
more Well, that's true. More Dina. It's not. Yeah, you're right. You're right. So, well, that's that's Osengar and Arengar.
well,
They're
He's
gonna
gonna
make
sleep
that.
with
It's gonna
Rand.
be more. It's gonna be more Angara.
Yeah, more and Dina and Land are gonna cross balefire beams, and then they're gonna sleep with each other.
No,
And
they're
it's
gonna
be like
touch
they're
penises.
having-
It's okay. They're gonna touch
Yeah,
penises.
fuck
That's it.
Jesus.
Okay. All right. Last one. Trollocs aren't monsters. They're just hungry. Trollocs lives matter, folks. Okay. Don't forget.
Not hungry
Trollocs
enough
lives matter.
because they didn't eat
Don't
that
forget.
little girl.
Also, Trollocs lives matter, and also Fade's lives matter as well. There's the other symbol. There you go. Fade's lives
Yeah,
matter
one,
as
two,
well.
three.
Okay. Fades are Trollocs too. Okay, people. Like, don't forget. All right. So Trollocs aren't monsters. They're just hungry. Rand seeking out Lugane was Moron's plan all along. Oh, jeez. Oh my god.
I have to go
Oh,
against the
God.
grain on this one because to
God.
me, the Trolloc thing and the purring and the petting, that is lore breaking to me.
This is
The
a
other
tough
is
one.
just Moron being stupid.
You don't
This
think
one's-
Narg
And
could
she's
be
been
a sen-
stupid all along.
You don't think Narg was a sensual lover?
Well, I don't know. I've never had the pleasure of knowing Narg.
Alana
personally.
might know. Alana might know.
She might. Maybe
Lana
wrote a
maybe
book
maybe
about
he
it. How to
trains
fuck
her
Trollocs
her
101.
warders, and that's why he's missing. She's
I
got
don't
him.
know,
She's
man.
got
This is a-
Narg locked in the closet.
These are both so. This is a tough one. You're right, Belle. This one's.
Yeah, I got to go with Trollocs because that just. Oh my god. Oh
No,
my
I
god.
wouldn't. I'd go the other one.
Oh, they're both so bad. I think, yeah, but I think more. Yeah, the fact, yeah, that one pissed me off. Oh god, yeah, that one pissed.
That's what
See,
I'm basing it on. What
like
pissed
the
me off
Trollocs
the
one, I was like
Morons.
confused and like, what the fuck.
was
This
stupid.
one, I got like angry because it's like, oh, it was just Moraine's plan all along. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? But I can't blame anybody for picking the Trollocs. So, oh, I know they're gonna get worse.
Oh, what
They're
is
gonna get harder.
Dane whining about now?
No, he said they're not going to get any easier, which is absolutely correct. They're going to get much, much harder. So,
You
so that's
better
it.
keep Egwene and Renna in there. That's all I got to say.
So just yeah. So here I'm gonna link it again. So hopefully, this helps get some more people into the Discord and get some more votes
Wait,
going. So,
Steve, in the channel in the Discord, right?
mhm.
How far up do you have to go to get back to the? Like to get to the? Is there a quicker way to get to the questions? Because I did it wrong the first time around. Oh,
So
100%.
I think he's taken down the past ones
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yes,
because he's
if
had
I
the
go to
talent.
that- So if I go to that March of Madness hashtag, right?
The March of Madness hashtag right under the Discord tech support. That's where everything is.
In the underneath the general thing, right? You go on that.
It's under
Oh,
suggested
up
for
the
me.
top. Suggested.
Yeah, but he didn't. He has them on his spreadsheet. I don't think he's put them out there anywhere for. What, Dane? Why don't
Well,
you
he's
put
getting
those
he's
old brackets up
he's
under a thread or something?
he's getting it down to 64. It's just like
Why does
you know
your
if
Discord look totally different than mine?
look, I think does my Discord look totally different than yours?
Yeah, it's because yours is upside down, Dan.
Oh,
Mine's gone the other way around. Toilet bowl.
here is it gonna let me? It won't let me. Yeah, it won't let me
What are
send you right
you-
to the thing.
What are you
so.
trying to do?
I mean,
It's
that's
not.
the
This is
Discord on,
the
yeah,
that's the
that's
discussion thread, I think. So
yeah,
that's
I'm in the discussion.
It
thread.
is,
yeah,
yeah.
you're in the discussion. So you need to go up to the actual.
And then you should be able to vote again this round.
Nah, but it's disappeared. Maybe I didn't mess it up.
It's disappeared.
Did
I've
you
got no-
vote,
I've got no-
Aldan?
Yeah, because I don't
Yeah, I
have the
voted.
permission.
I got it. I only picked one in each category, not for each pair.
Because I
That's
don't
how I
have the
started.
permission.
Oh,
to,
in the prior ones, yeah, they're gone. They're
yeah,
gone.
it won't. Yeah. So yeah, it won't let me. It'll let me share to the band Discord, but I can't share to this actual thread. So
Well,
Thank
what,
you for this,
Aldan?
Jerry.
Wait,
Yeah,
so,
man.
Like
so
the
Aldan,
numbers-
you're not able to access the actual March Madness, Aldan?
Nah, actually, I can't. It's not. I can see the thing under.
Okay,
the
hold on.
general.
are you Trip? Are you able to share the?
I don't. That's what I'm trying to look for.
Because
right
I'll mod you quick and you can share it in the chat. If actually I'll do,
Hold on. Now
here.
I'm actually in it. I just need to find where I'm at in it. Okay. If we didn't
not sure
have 200 fucking channels on Red Hat,
It's pretty good, Bob.
I didn't do it.
It's
True,
the
we
best
only-
Discord. It's the
We
best
only need
Discord on
general and
all right,
politics. That's all we need.
Andrew.
That's all we
Hey,
need. General and
you know what
politics.
though? Real quick. While Trip is searching,
I found it. Okay,
we have to get a new
so-
tally here. So guys, while we have been
In
doing the last two
light
brackets, Brandon
people.
Sanderson has made $13 million.
He's top to 13, so it's gonna get. I reckon it's gonna slow down,
Jesus.
right? But do you think it'll hit 20 by the end of the month?
Oh yeah, I think it may hit 20 by tomorrow morning.
What's the
Nah.
next? What did the last one do?
No, you don't think so?
What did
I
the
don't
last
know.
one do?
Like this is almost as much as he
inflation.
made for the. This is almost how much he made for all of the statue campaign, which is crazy to me.
I just want to know what the secret book is about.
Well, he may
How
have
is
announced
this
it.
that
He
I'm
may
not
have
a-
announced it already. I don't know because he did the live stream launch party. So I
Yeah,
don't
he was
know.
doing that while I was ordering stuff before.
How is it that you're not my friend on Discord, Aldan?
What?
Because you're
How
not
is
my
it that
friend
you're
either.
not my friend?
Because look, Trip, your views. I can't condone your views, mate. Like I
Okay,
just can't be associated with
whatever.
those sorts of things.
What is your
I still have a trip pending friend invite.
Yeah, and it's gonna continue to be pending, buddy.
So I was just trying to see if they.
Aldan, would you friend me so I can
No,
invite you
please.
to that? It'll be easier.
Don't do
for
it.
you to... It's trip 425.
Listen, you have to be a bro, Aldan. You gotta.
I'll find out in the thing.
Hey, I love
code.
Aldan.
Bro code.
Aldan can be my.
Bro code.
Aldan sings for me. Okay, so
Yeah, sure, I did too. I haven't
I
played
do
the
think
guitar
it's
for it.
pretty crazy that that fucking this one's gonna be on Audible. I am curious what Audible fucking gave up to get
Yeah.
him to come back to Audible.
No,
Why did
it's not what he got.
leave Audible?
He left Audible. Okay, let's talk about this. He left Audible because they were ripping off the small authors, right? Like they weren't
Yeah.
getting enough of the piece of the pie. So in order
Right.
for him to go back, that means because he's a man of integrity, right? That means that they must have changed that percentage. He must
Yeah,
have had
that-
some success, and they're not.
Well, that's
talking
why
about-
I'm wondering if they just gave. You would hope it was a percentage for everybody and not just him, but
It wouldn't be just for him. He wouldn't go. He never did it for him.
I
in the
wouldn't
first
think
place.
so.
I'd
but,
like to
I mean,
believe that out.
I would like to believe that, and because it's Sanderson, maybe. I just haven't. I don't know. It'd be interesting to research to see if like that's
Well,
actually.
they won't
the
talk
case.
about it because it'll be a loss for Amazon. So So like they won't talk about it. But for him to go back, the only reason that could happen is if they change the mechanics about how those deals work for smaller
Because
authors.
they gotta want it, right? They have to. They have to.
100%.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, how much would they have lost on the last thing, right? Because just from that
boatloads,
shitloads.
boatloads. Like that of that $40 million pie, they a lot.
Yeah,
they lost a lot. Well, and plus,
I,
like you could buy it after, and you know, not off Amazon. So, but sorry, we still trying to get the link to Aldan here.
No,
I put one in.
I don't know why. I think the reason why I couldn't find you on my friends list is because Ness changed your nick.
What?
Didn't you notice that Ness changed your nick? Your Dan Al currently?
Yeah,
you guys are so oblivious.
Dan,
I swear. But did that work for you?
Yeah, that works for me.
Okay,
good.
Okay, good.
Yay.
Good. All right. Well, in the time it took us to figure that out, Brandon Sanderson made another 100. Another 100K. Another 100K. Holy shit. So yeah. So I'm gonna. So well, we did it. We did it, guys and gals. So I'm gonna close that up. So this stream went a lot longer than I thought it was going to. So that's cool. But yeah. So. So I guess we'll wrap up. I mean, damn, it's been almost 3 hours. So thank you all for hanging out. Gadfly, thanks for becoming a member again.
Are you going to launch into
I missed like everything.
Rebirth
what
now?
Happened?
I missed everything.
Have you played the beach scene yet?
I have not. No. Well, first I have to feed my son. So that's number one. He's waiting on a pizza. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to play Rebirth tonight, or if it's gonna have to wait for tomorrow morning. We'll see. But
also, just a quick question about Rebirth: did they reset your character power, or is it continued from the last game?
It's reset.
Ugh. Okay.
Yeah, they reset everything. I have to try and see if my data is still on my PlayStation, because like the only thing you get like if you beat the game prior, you get Leviathan Summon Materia. So,
but you don't get to keep any of the gear, none of the materia, nothing. Oh.
Nope, nothing. You don't keep any of that junk. So you're basically starting fresh with all your gear. So it's sort of a rock to the system, because like it sort of shook me when like I don't know if you watched any of the other stream, but like you get to a certain point, you get your chocobo, and then like all like the world, you know how all these games now have world quests everywhere. So like you get the Chanley thing, which opens up all these freaking world quest locations for like, and it's like, what the fuck just threw up all over the map. So like it was like sort of jarring at first. So I actually played a little bit off stream just to sort of like get my shit together. So
good call.
Like I'll probably just go forward with the main quest line when I get back on. But yeah, it's a little bit weird.
I'm never really a big fan when they reset your power going from a game to a game when you're supposed to be like stronger, right?
Yeah, well, it's one of those things. It's like it's always the fight between power scaling. Do you want the mobs to scale with you, or do you want to be able to out level and destroy them, right? Because the reason they did that is because you could have had people playing just over and over and over and over again, just leveling up so they're level 80 fighting level 20 mobs, right? Which you just grind, blow through everything, right? So I thought I saw a picture of somebody fighting one of the weapons. So I guess the weapons are in the game. I'm not sure, but I have no idea how those fights are gonna go. But yeah, so looking forward to actually getting some time to play that. So, but
hey Steve, can I ask 2 quick questions?
Of course.
One would be, do I know Bel Mardu?
You've seen me in chat.
Have I? Is that what you go by in chat?
No.
What do you go by in chat then?
John.
Just John.
John Wick.
John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, okay. All right. Go ahead. Fuck with me. They all do. Anyway.
Yeah,
My-
apparently 2 at the same time. Apparently, huh?
That'll give
Hello.
you something to dream about, won't it, Artie?
Yeah.
Oh my god. There, John, right there. Boom.
Oh, okay. Hi, John.
Hola,
Now
¿cómo está?
now I can put a little PFP with the day. There you go.
Oh no, I know I shouldn't have done that.
And my other question is actually a video game question or a gaming question. Have any of you played Wild Hearts?
No.
Yes.
I bought me Wild Hearts, and I have not had a
Wait,
chance to
Wild
start
Hearts.
yet.
Hold on.
It's
Yeah.
it's like the bootleg version of Monster Hunter.
I don't know. No, it's an.
Oh
actual
no, I
game.
have
It's
not played
a
Wild
game.
Hearts. Sorry, I thought you meant Wild Arms. No, I've never played Wild
No.
Hearts.
Okay, I just wondered because I really haven't had a chance to start it yet. So
If you
I'm
like
still
Wild
playing
Hearts, you'll
Fallout
like Monster
4.
Hunter World.
if I like Wild Hearts, I'll like what?
Monster Hunter World.
Okay, I will keep
Yeah,
that
Monster
in
Hunter
mind.
World's like the big one right now, right? So.
Mhm.
God,
Yeah,
I
no,
still need to get through Elden Ring and Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal and
apparently
Wild
Dune's coming out with a MMO
I would
too.
I would skip Doom Eternal, definitely do Doom 2016, and then definitely do Elden Ring.
Well, yeah, I've started Elden Ring and Doom 2016. I'm stuck on a fucking rune trial. Don't get me started on that. Steve has actually seen me playing Doom.
No one was even talking about it.
that's
How's
it.
anyone going to get you started on it? You started yourself. What are you talking about?
What? You know what, Aldan? After I was so nice to you, like I'm gonna
Because
have
you
to
were so nice.
rethink our
I
friendship
can't- I
now.
can't-
The
I
Elden
can't
Ring
let you
Wow.
go
DLC is
over that.
coming out soon too. Yeah, so that's.
How does
that's
it
a
make
good
you
point.
feel that he did the Elden Ring DLC before he did the newest Winds of Winter book?
He's a dickhead.
He's never gonna do Win to Winner, right?
He's a dickhead.
I mean,
He's just full of shit. I read
Winds
an
of
article
what?
today. Dude, I read this article today that Martin was originally what he wanted to do was have like an incestuous relationship between John and Arya. And I spat my coffee out when I was reading that this morning. I was like, fucking what?
I'm
That
not
He loves
surprised.
his
Yeah.
Instead of John and
Oh,
Daenerys.
That would be. Oh wow.
Well,
Oh,
think
wow.
about it,
Wow.
right? The big bad in Elden Ring is both the mother and the father of all the lesser gods that you fight.
You know, I forget that Martin did
Exists.
Elden Ring.
yeah. Well, he's busy doing
I didn't know
everything but the thing that made him worldly famous.
Well,
so
maybe Winds of Winter will just end up being, an Elden Ring DLC.
it might as well
He's
be
not,
at this
he's not
point.
writing Winds of Winter, mate.
You know
No,
why he's
he's-
not doing it? It's the same reason why Patrick Rothfuss won't
Can't.
write his next book. It's because he doesn't want to live down. He doesn't want it to fail. He doesn't want it to
That's
end.
not-
He doesn't want it to fail.
No, I don't
It's
think so.
not
I
going
don't
to
think he
make
can.
end money.
He can't. Sorry, Martin. What'd you say, mate?
No, you're right. Go.
He can't write. I was going to say he can't write it now. After that season 8, he can't write it. It's not possible because they balls it up so much and people hated it. What else is he going to do? He'd have to do a completely different,
Oh,
a
so you
completely
think
different bunch of arc endings. So he can't do that.
you think
That's
how
why
he
he's put it off
intended
for
to
so
end
long.
it was what the show did?
No, I think it was a bastardized version of what he maybe intended to end it with.
Oh, okay.
And so, and even with it, like with them tying off things the way that they did, he'd have to do it completely differently because the entire world and everyone watched it, so the entire world hated it. so,
I don't know.
literally
I didn't watch season 8, Aldan.
Aegon Targaryen
That's how much you
is
hate it.
the
You didn't
true
even
and
watch
proper king.
Exactly. I just saw some of the highlights and went, no. No, I don't
This
think
whole-
so.
Hey, did you guys know Avatar: The Last Airbender was made for the Game of Thrones crowd? How about that?
Did you know that one of the actors didn't know he was playing an Avatar:
Yeah.
The Last Airbender? And
He thought
wanted
it was
to
going to be blue. Yep. He thought it was going to be blue. It's like, Jesus fuck. What is wrong with these people? I have it on good authority, though, that soon on my channel there will be an Appa review. Appa will review The Last Airbender.
Did you know that Momo dies?
I do know that Momo dies. What the fuck is that about? I told my daughter that, and she looked at me. She's like, "Ha ha, Dad." I'm like, I'm not laughing, am I? What the fuck?
Did you
What
know
a
that
failure.
Aang didn't learn a single bending technique the
Oh,
entire
God.
season?
Game of Thrones
I
people
told that
love
to a
failures.
friend and they defended it.
How do you defend?
How do you defend that?
Oh my god! It's oh my god.
What did he say? What was it? How did he
Anything
defend
Yeah,
it?
how did he defend it?
I'm
Life.
interested to know.
He said that Aang barely learned water bending in the cartoon too. So
Bullshit. That is
He was
bullshit.
there for
Obviously, he didn't watch the
Fucking why he
cartoon
went
then, because that is a load of shit. Remember the whole scene where Katara's
He was
pissed
teaching
off
guitar.
because Aang is learning waterbending faster than her, and she gets mad and steals a waterbending scroll? Oh yeah.
but
Oops.
it's still just scratching the surface of water bending.
Oh yeah. No, it's undefendable. It's fucked. It's fucked.
You know
That's
how like
actually-
Roku is supposed to be like his spirit guide through everything, and we get one episode and one scene of Roku in the entire season?
And he's like,
I defended that,
"Hey,
too.
you're a fucking little guy. I'm so fucking cool. I'm not like Kiyoshi's an asshole, by the way. But I'm a cool guy. And I don't know, whatever.
You know, instead of the attack on the air temple, I would have loved an episode about Sozin and Roku. That would have been a great episode.
Nah.
No?
No. Of course it would have been.
Oh,
but
yeah.
of course
It
it
would have been too good.
It'd have been too good, and it would have actually like gone along with the
But
stuff
no,
from the show.
We
But
needed
why did that?
Kiyoshi. We needed Kiyoshi. Because everyone likes Kiyoshi.
I hate Kiyoshi, by the way. Kiyoshi sucks. Fucking earthbenders.
Okay, so what's the FLM now, Steve?
FLM, Fades Lives Matter, man. They're Trollocs
Fade.
too, man.
Okay.
Fades Lives Matter too. They're Trollocs too, right? I mean, come on, right? Throw Rust and Ruin in there. There we go.
Shadow
All right.
hands.
So for real, I have to go feeds the boy before it gets too late. Thank you all for hanging out. Just so you guys know, while we're all talking gibberish about George R. R. Martin, Brandon Sanderson made another $100,000. So you know the talent. I may just make a freaking a video tomorrow saying, hey, while everybody slept, Brandon Sanderson made another $4 million. Because like I think so. Here predictions. I think he's going to get to 17 million by 9 a.m. tomorrow.
I think it'd be 25. I think it'd be 25 million by the end of. So today it's like 12 o'clock in the afternoon here today, right?
Right.
So I reckon by 12 o'clock tomorrow it'll be 25.
Yeah. So like
And I
that was
reckon-
12. So it's like 12 hours from now. I think he's going to be at like at least 17.
How long
Yeah.
has it been going?
Like 14 hours. He's almost made $1 million an hour.
Damn.
And the largest bracket instantly sold out.
Yeah. And he broke Backerkit. Like you couldn't log into it because everybody was just like fucking going crazy. So
I did see
It's
a
crazy.
comment about that.
yeah, he broke Backerkit. Look, man, I'm not even gonna deny it. He's doing it right. I'm gonna say it before we leave. He's doing it right. There's all kinds of cool shit to get. Even if you don't want the books, there's all the freaking swag and add-ons and the plushies and all this shit. So like,
And
It-
Reddit's
it-
gonna be
I want all
fun.
of it.
Wait, did I hear plushies?
yeah, he's got
I was
he's got
sucker for
plushies.
plushies.
Yeah, he's
Well,
got
yeah,
plushies
plug
for all this friend.
Do you like
I'm in a room
Squishmallows?
surrounded
Trip?
by banners, and I don't have a fucking dragon banner. I'm furious.
Yeah. So yeah, here, all these are plushies. Trip.
Do you like Squishmallows, Trip?
I don't know what those are.
How do
They
you
s-
like plushies and you don't know Squishmallows?
Because I'm really weird about the things that I know about and the things I don't.
They're like the
Tumblr
Louis
loves
Vuittons of like
Kiyoshi's.
Plushies.
I'll bet it does.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
I
man.
probably do if they're soft and squeezable
Yeah.
and
So
cute and adorable.
each of the Radiant spread are getting a plushie and a pin and all kinds of cool shit. So
That's cool.
I still think I might have to get this license plate frame. I'll have to see about that, but there's all kinds of shit, all kinds of swag and all kinds of cool things. There's fucking banners. I can't like John said, can't get a dragon banner, but I can get a Will Shaper banner. Who fucking knew, right? So, but yeah, so
Is
Yep.
Backerkit like? Is that just Sanderson's thing, or is
no,
it?
Backerkit's just
Oh,
another
God.
one like it's just another like Kickstarter type.
White
deal.
Did he say why he's not using Kickstarter this time?
I don't know. I think Backerkit's just
This
he's
seems
just.
better, to be honest.
I think I don't know. I mean, I know like the Kickstarters ended up with Backerkit anyway, so it might be the same deal. I really don't know because like the figures went through Backerkit as well. So, but
Yeah.
the Kickstarter started on Kickstarter, so I'm not sure why, but I mean, is what it is. So. All right. Did Harriet? So that's the thing, Max. I have no idea. I have no idea where the merch rights are. But
They
if
are with, from what I understand, Steve, the merchandise rights are with IWAT, which used to be Red
yeah, fuck
or
me.
whatever.
Those fucking
I
people
think,
that don't know their head from
I
their
think
ass.
so.
Like,
Can I get a Dragon Reborn branded dildo? I think that would go nice with the shirt.
Yeah, I'm sure they're on that. Yeah, it's got Alana's face on the tip. Yeah.
Okay,
All
you
right.
know what? There actually is a Red Rod Terangrial dildo, but
Okay. All right.
So you know about the Red Rod,
Whiskey,
but you
thank
don't
you,
know
Trip.
about Squishimals. I like your priority.
Okay. All right, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I have to go.
Are you glad you brought me on, Steve?
I'm always glad I bring you on.
Is that
all
part
right?
of your Bad
Oh, it
Dragons
was
collection,
fun.
Trip?
So I just want a goddamn dragon banner. That's
Tuesday.
it. All I want. So, all right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. We'll have to do this again. It was too much fun. So, keep an eye out. Become a member. You can come join in the fun. And just go to bed knowing that you are not Brandon Sanderson and you've not made $13 million in 13 hours. So, So, bye. I guess we'll go out on fuck it. Trollocs Lies
Go
Matter.
out
We haven't
on
done it in a while.
Sleep Well and Wake.
No. Bye.
This
Whatever.
stream is brought to you
Oh.
by. Have you ever been misunderstood? A puppy in a rage monster's body? Well, we here at Trollocs Lives Matter believe there is a human inside all of us, and
they were effectively genetically engineered war tools.
TLM, because even
nightmare fuel
needs love